What is going on, everybody? Nebraska faces the Iowa Hawkeyes in their final regular season game of the year with a million things on the line. It's senior day in Lincoln, Nebraska. Huskers have seeding on the line for the Big Ten tournament. And of course, most notably, we are 1.5 weeks away from the NCAA tournament where Nebraska is projected to be a top 4 seed. Depending on the way this game goes, we could potentially get up to a 2 seed if we make a run in the Big Ten tournament. Of course, the Huskers, one of the greatest years in the history of the program. I shouldn't say one of the greatest years, the greatest year in the history of the program. They're trying to cap it off today against our dread rival, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's going to come at a large expense. We know Iowa last time we played them. Whew, not a good one for the Huskers. We'll see if we can bounce back today. Everybody, thank you for joining me here at WilsonDittman Sports. It will be a fun live stream reacting to the game. And then, of course, you guys know we'll talk some Nebraska football as well. We'll talk about practice. We'll talk about everything going on. So make sure to have your questions as well. But it's going to be a fun reaction live stream. We have the latency down super low. So don't worry. We're going to be right with you guys on your TV. I'll be right with you. Again, latency is as low as it gets here. So you don't have to pause your TV broadcast or anything. We'll be right up there with it like a radio broadcast. So it'll be a fun time tonight. We got, of course, it down below. I believe the tip-off will be probably 4:05 or something around today. I think they're going to delay it a little bit just because of the Illinois game going on right now. I'm trying to get an update on when they're going to tip this game off. Let's see. I'm assuming it'll be around 4:10. It'll probably start on FS2. But we'll be ready for it, everybody. We'll be ready. But a great day of hoops so far. I don't know about you guys. I was watching some of the early conference championships this morning. I was watching Queens is playing or something against Central Arkansas. Phenomenal game. Boston University went on a buzzer beater versus Navy. Great game. So again, it's the best time of the year when we get to college basketball season, when we get to these conference championship games, and of course Nebraska. We're starting to get into the thick of things as well, right? So we got the big conference tournament coming up next week. So, of course, before we begin the game, I want to remind you guys of the live stream schedule. We're going to be going live more throughout the month of March. So we're going to have probably another in-game live stream. I'm assuming our first game of the Big Ten tournament, probably Friday, if not, or second round on Saturday. Then we'll go live for the selection show, which will be Sunday night. It'll be either during the selection show or after the selection show. And then we will, of course, go live before or during or after our NCAA tournament game, first round, second round, however long we make it. And then we'll go live for the spring game, per usual, after the spring game, which will be a good time. So I know a lot of you guys were asking for a lot of live streams. We'll get it going here throughout the month of March, right? Again, it's a peak period for sports, right? You get basketball really getting into the prime. You get spring football. You get golf coming up here. You got baseball starting up a couple weeks. So, college baseball's already started, but MLB starting. So really excited about this month. Anyways, trying to see what channel we're going to be on here. Again, we were supposed to tip off at 4. I'm assuming I thought we were going to start on FS2. I'm thinking the tip-off today is going to be about 4:10. Could be about 4:10. So I'm trying to keep you guys posted. They're doing the senior day. Yeah, they're doing the senior day thing right now. So they're going over to Marcus Lawrence and Hoiberg and all those guys. I'm gonna miss this group of seniors. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to miss these group of seniors, especially Sam Hoiberg, but I'm going to miss J-Law as well. J-Law was here for 2 years and was an impact player for both those two. Or, he's an impact player for the 2 years he started. Obviously, Hoiberg, the fan favorite. The growth that he showed throughout his career. Like, I remember when he got here as a walk-on, I'm saying, like, why the heck are we bringing in Fred Hoiberg's kid? He's trash. You know what I mean? Like, he was just walk-on from Pius. I watched him play at Pius. Obviously, as a true freshman, redshirted. As a redshirt freshman, he was like, all right, he's getting some minutes, but he got so much better. Like, he was a great player last year, and the jump that he took from his junior year to senior year, absolutely unbelievable. And that's a testament to development. So happy for him today on senior day. Who else we got? We got Rick Mast. I mean, hopefully Rink can end the season a little bit better than the way he's been played recently. But obviously, yeah, Rink Mast had a really good career with Nebraska, so happy for him. I think we got Jared Garcia. He's been all right, Kendall Blue. I thought Kendall Blue was going to play a lot more for Nebraska this year. I'm not going to lie. Because I liked him out of St. Thomas a lot. I thought that was one of our better pickups in the portal. And he has not played, but hey, man, you never know. You never know what his name's going to be called. You just never know. You just never know. So I'm trying to see here when tip-off is going to be. Let's see. I'm thinking... Holy crap! They're saying that Kent Pavelka is crying on the radio right now. They're saying that Kent Pavelka is crying on the radio. You can't make this up. I love Kent Pavelka. That's crazy. I mean, this is one of the the best Nebraska basketball senior classes of all time, right? And hopefully they started a legacy where this is consistent, right? This is a consistent excellence where we see this every single year. Um, but yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Our radio man's crying. All right, I'm thinking 4:10. I still haven't received confirmation when they're tipping this game off. It's still not on television because they still have the Illinois game going on. It might be 4:10, might be 4:15. Yeah, we'll see. I'm ready for anything, man. Let's get it. What do you guys say in the comment section? What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? What are the early score predictions? I'm feeling good about this one, to be honest with you. Just I thought we were going to lose to Iowa the first time around. I mean, Iowa's a tough team, right? They're very well coached with McCollum coming in from Drake. Obviously, they got Bennett Sturch, who's a stud. You're going to see that today. Feel really, really good about some of their interior players, some of the hustle they play with. They're great on the defensive side of the basketball. But listen, it's senior night PBA. Nebraska needs this win. I'm telling you right now, if Nebraska loses this game, I mean, it's not only big from a seeding standpoint for us, but it really, really hurts us from a momentum standpoint. If you lose this game today against Iowa, it's like, oh, okay. Like, it's going to be rough sledding in the Big Ten tournament. If it's rough sledding in the Big Ten tournament, it's going to be rough sledding when you get to the NCAA. So, we'll see what happens. The spread here, thank you, Huskers, for real. So the spread's us by 6. That's a good spread. I wouldn't touch that. I'm not gonna lie. Would not touch that if I were anybody. Would not touch that. I think we'll win. It'll be a close one, as it should be. Iowa's a quality team. They're projected to be what, an 8 seed right now? We're thinking 8 seed. What are they projected to be? Hold on. Let's go the bracket matrix. My favorite website. Bracket Matrix has them as an early 9. They could be an 8 though. It could be an 8. Yeah, I mean, this is a big game for Iowa. If Iowa wins this, they can get up to 8, get up to 7. So they want to win because you do not want to be an 8 or 9 seed in the tournament, right? That's kind of death row because you're going to play a tough opponent first round and then you're going to play a 1 seed. So they want to be a 7. They can get to a 7 by beating us. Yeah, it's a huge game for Iowa. You better believe they're going to be putting their best foot forward. And again, somebody said this earlier. I can't remember who. So the Nebraska content creator, like Iowa just loves to beat Nebraska. I mean, they take it seriously. And some Nebraska fans are like ripping them. They're like, Iowa, they treat us like their Super Bowl. Well, maybe Nebraska should treat Iowa like our Super Bowl too. Maybe because it's a rivalry. Like Iowa wants to beat us in every sport. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Somebody said 4:15 tip. Thank you. 4:15 tip. We got 8 minutes. We're good. Got 8 minutes. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I'm out here just watching this Illinois-Maryland game. Maryland was giving them a tough time, and now Illinois is pulling away, which is not shocking. In the slightest. Not shocking. Not shocking. What else is going on here in college basketball? There were some good early games. Now we're kind of at a weird stretch where it's like the whole schedule is just Big Ten. Oh, Green Bay's losing to Northern Kentucky. That's one of them to win. Let's see. Got some good tournament games tonight though. Like, why is the Sun Belt semifinal on ESPN Plus? I'm not gonna buy ESPN Plus. Got the Summit League title night. That'll be fun basketball. It's just such a good time of year. If you're a sports fan, it's a good time of year, man. Great time of year. Okay, Maryland, I see you. Maryland's keeping it close. Okay, we'll watch this Maryland game for the next 7 minutes. For the next 7 minutes while we prepare. Wilson, what's the bracket punishment? I don't even know, dude. The bracket. So we are gonna do a bracket challenge this year. So you guys, on either Sunday when the bracket comes out or Monday, we'll do a bracket challenge. We for the bowl game tournament, we had like 200 people in there, so we'll get a bracket challenge going. Winner, I don't know. I might do a giveaway for the winner this time. I'm thinking either. I don't want to do straight money, to be honest with you, because like that's kind of lame. Like 200, but I'll do like a ticket or something. Like I'll give the winner like a ticket or something or memorabilia or something. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway for the winner though, the bracket challenge. So that'll be fun. So again, make sure to be here for the bracket challenge next Sunday or Monday. I'll release that. It'll be through ESPN. It'll be the same deal as the bowl game challenge. Yeah, that'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. But as for a punishment, like, I don't know, because there's going to be some, like 90-year-old who joins a bracket challenge and then he forgets about it and then he'll get like all of them wrong. So I'm not going to, and then if there's a loser in the bracket challenge, I'm not going to hunt them down and tell them to do a punishment. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. Jay Brisk said, what are you going to do for 20K? I don't know, man. I don't know when we're gonna hit 20K because basically the way the channel works is we really grow right before the season, during the season, and usually my best months, funny enough, are December, January. Like we're having really good months right now. I really don't have any like down months, but I don't really get as many subscribers in March, April, just because it's like there's no football right now. So I think we'll hit 20K this summer. I think we'll hit around July probably, and then we'll really we'll grow fast again when we get to the season. But if I'm gonna do anything, I don't know. Probably not. Probably won't do anything special. But it'll be cool. It'll be cool. Wasn't as big as the 10K one was really big for me. That I was so hyped. I hit 10K like an hour before midnight on New Year's Eve and that was so cool. And that was that was New Year's Eve going into 2025. Oh, look at Maryland. Hey, Maryland's keeping it close, everybody. Hey, man, look at this. This is actually significant for Nebraska ball. This is really significant for us. This is really significant for us. If Illinois could lose this game, we're going to go ahead of them in the seeding for the NCAA tournament, and it kind of opens the door for Nebraska to get a 2 seed. It opens the door even more where now Illinois won't be in the 2 seed mix. Michigan State and Louis, they will not be in the 2 seed mix. You're hoping, maybe they'll look kindly upon us when it comes to Iowa State. I don't know. I don't know. Folks, we're still 4 days away. 4 minutes away from Nebraska versus Iowa. They're tipping off at 4:15. 4:15. But for now, we're just watching this Maryland game. David says 20K is a big accomplishment. Yeah, well, we're not there yet, so I can't even get excited about that. I'm just happy because and I say this all the time. I love the community we built on here because it's been genuine, it's been authentic. I didn't spawn in with 10K. I had to earn it. I had to make videos every single day, to get this. So that's why I really I know some channels they spawn in with a billion subscribers, right? It's not what we did here. We had to earn it, and that's why I think the 20K will mean a lot when we get there. But I'm not really focused on that right now. I'm just focused on putting out good content and having fun with spring practice and having fun with Nebraska basketball, and that's the focus right now. Being consistent, being consistent. And we'll talk about some spring football as this live stream progresses, man. We'll get to some spring football because again, I'm starting to get a little optimistic about the football program, man. I'm starting to get optimistic about the football program. I know people are so pessimistic right now, and it's just it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you do not want to go through the entire offseason mad at everything all the time. I get it. I've been very outspoken. I'm concerned about some things. No question I'm concerned about some things. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and wake up depressed every day about Nebraska. There's some things that are still going on. We're really good with our football program. Some things I think expect to be improvements. And I think some people will come around. But the spring game will open some people's eyes about some of the improvements we've made. But my favorite comment, I get this every video. They say, well, I'm going to see it and believe it in November. I'm going to go see it and believe it in October. Okay. Cool, then why are you watching Nebraska videos? You can go and tune in November then. Nebraska can't play a real football game right now. It's March. So I'm just going to talk about what's going on in practice and talk about what's good and what's bad. This is what it is. It's what it is, man. But it's fun. I like spring ball a lot. I like spring ball. But it's weird. It's weird that it's so early this year. I don't know if I like it that it's this early because now what's going to happen is hold on. Why is the yeah? Now what's going to happen with spring ball because it's so early? It's going to end in late March. Is now April is going to be wide open. There's really nothing going on in April. So that'll be tough. April will be a very tough month for the channel. We're going to figure it out though. We're going to be creative. We're going to do some creative stuff in April. So, anyways, what do we got? 1 minute. 1 minute till tip off. Is it going to be? I'm assuming it's starting on FS2. Everybody, that's what I thought. It's starting on FS2. Then we'll get over it. It'll be on what is it? Fox. After that. All right, let's get it over here to the game. I'll keep you guys in tabs with what's going on in Maryland, Illinois here. Let's get this thing rolling, everybody. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling. Senior day. Senior day. Oh, the spread went down. The spread went down. It opened us of us at 6.5. Now it's 4.5. People are bet on Iowa. People do not believe. Yeah, Bennett Sturts is a dog, man. Yeah, Bennett Sturts. Whew, he good. That boy good. If we get shut down Sturts tonight, we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna be just fine. Hold on, I got to get all these Iowa names down real quick. I know Sturts. I know Banks. Banks is number 6, I believe. Yes, he is. They got the kid from Europe. I'm not going to pronounce his name correctly. Forjurius. I'm going to call him Alvaro. They got Cook. Yep. Okay. I got to get these names down here real quick. Cook. Howard. Okay. Oh, but no, they don't have Banks playing. Banks is injured, is he? Okay. Interesting. Or is he coming off the bench? I don't know. All right, here we go. Game time. Let's get it. Let's go. Here we go. Iowa inbounds it to get this game going. Let's get my... Oh, I got to make sure I got my numbers right here for Iowa. All right, Bennett Sturts has here on the top of the key, 0-0 ball game, getting things going. Gets it over to the wing, that's Cook. Cook guarded closely by Burke. Burke has not had a great call once. We needed to see the old Burke when we get to the NCAA tournament. Iowa working inside. Wing 3 on the way. Got it. Iowa starts off hot. Nebraska now trying to attack on the other end. Down 3-0 here. Jamarcus Lawrence here on the logo. They are going left to right. Get it over to Sam Hoiberg here on the wing. Now over to Sanford, trying to work inside. Puts up a tough layup on the way. No good. Rebound going around. Got it to Iowa. Sturts now in command of the offense. He has been phenomenal this year for the Hawkeyes. Arguably the best player on the court to not name Price Sanford. In order for Nebraska to win today, they are going to have to shut down Brent Sturts in every single department of this ball game. They go over to Manoa inside. Now over to the wing. Cook, he's trying to work inside. Double team by Burke and Sanford. He has to kick it back out. Now to the corner for Iowa. 4 seconds to the shot clock. They will put up a tough shot. Ball is whirling around. Are they going to get a shot off? No, they will not be a shot clock violation. Or excuse me, they did get it off, but it was no good. Rebounded by Nebraska. Here we go. 3-0 ball game early here for the Big Red. Rink. Guarded closely. Ball's poked free. Taken the other way by Iowa. That's Manoa. So 1-on-2. Ball's poked free. Nebraska takes the other direction. Good start here for the Huskers, although they haven't put up a bucket. Good start on the defensive side of the basketball, I should say. Burke working all the way around the perimeter. And now he is fouled. Say Howard. Howard is 23. Got that. Howard is 23. Slow start here for the Cornhuskers. Holmes is 11. Huskers have going left to right once again. Burke being guarded closely by Manoa. Trying to find somebody, picks up his dribble. Now gets it over to Jamarcus Lawrence here on the wing. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Has put something up. Mid-range, Jay on the way. Rolls around, no good. Rebounded by Iowa. That's Howard. Howard gives it over to Sturts. Bad start for Nebraska. This has been the case over the past month. They have not had strong first halves. Sturts in total command of this Iowa offense. It goes through him. He has barely missed time over the past couple weeks, meaning he plays pretty much all 40 minutes of the ball game. They get over the corner. Cook on the way. No good three-pointer. Rebounded by the Huskers. Hoiberg over to Jamarcus Lawrence. They're trying to go quick. Now gives it over to Sanford. Pump fakes. Over to Lawrence. Three-pointer on the way to tie this game up. Got it. Jamarcus Lawrence breaks the seal. Huskers 3-3. PBA is rocking on senior night. The student section's alive. Early in this ball game, they were booing the Hawkeyes to hell. 3-ball on the way from the corner for Iowa. Air ball. And the fans, they're going to let them know it. Hoiberg now going the other direction. He needs to have a strong game in his final ever performance here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. What a career he's had with the Big Red. Rick Mass, little post move. Jay rolling around, no good. Nice move by Rink, but didn't fall in. Now over to Sturts here on the wing. Guarded closely by Bryce Sanford. Trying to work it inside. Over to Manoa. Mismatch on Hoiberg. Double team. Ball is free. Taken away by Nebraska. The defensive side of the basketball should come up well here for the Huskers. Hoiberg now needs to get going on offense. Screen set by Mass. 3-point on the way. A little pick and J. No good. Rebounded by Iowa. Both teams can't shoot the ball right now, but both are playing classic Big Ten basketball as you'd expect. 16 minutes here in the first half, waiting for the first media timeout. Oliver trying to work inside. No good. Excuse me, that's Combs. Why did I say Oliver? Combs, number 11. Huskers out the other end. Ball's taken away by Iowa. Sloppy pass by Jamarcus Lawrence. Starts. Pump fakes a three. Give it right back to him. Sloppy pass. It's all around. Might be a jump ball. It's on the floor. Still has by Iowa. Nothing called. Now they get it to the corner. Three-pointer. Pump fake by Combs. Now over to Manuel. Inside layup. Got it. Really good ball movement there by the Hawkeyes. Really good. Got to respect that. Got to respect that. Oh, yeah. Jamarcus Lawrence driving inside. Trying to get a layup of his own. No good. Rebound, Burkhead goes out of bounds, and it will be off of the Huskers when we come back here. First media timeout. The Hawkeyes lead 5-3. Slow start on offense for the Big Red, and that's where Hoiberg will talk about with his group. Timeout on the floor, folks. There we go. Woo! We're back. We're back. Rate the commentating. Is it good today? Is it bad? I think we're getting back in the groove for commentating. We're getting back in the play-by-play groove. We're getting back in the groove, folks. Let's see. Quick score update around America. Michigan leads 27, Michigan State 22. We need Michigan to win that ball game. Very significant for the Huskers. Let's see. To Illinois. Illinois ended up beating Yep, Illinois beats Maryland, unfortunately. So that's not great. So you could change your television. You can change your television channel. It should be on Fox here in a second from FS2. Yeah, nothing else really going on right now. Weird. All eyes on Nebraska versus Iowa. All eyes on Michigan State versus Michigan. Slow start, folks. Slow start. Really slow start. That's what happens. Let's see what social media is saying. Hold on. I want to show you guys something. Oh, Fred Hoiberg got emotional. Oh. I want to show you guys something. Hold on. I saw something right before tip-off. That was like the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, here it is. 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 Okay, watch this. So basically, before the game, Troy Dana, our athletic director, was shooting a half-court shot. Right, you shoot a half-court shot, and it goes in. But look at this form, granny style, splash. But the worst part about it is that he did, first off, dude, you're like 40 years old, or man, he's probably 50, 55. But he did granny style, like, okay, that's kind of embarrassing. But then he did like a fadeaway, like he's Steph Curry. Like, what are you doing? You didn't go like this. You went like this. It doesn't make any sense. He was trying to, as the kids say, he was trying to farm aura, but he had an aura loss. That's an aura loss. He got mogged, as the kids say there. I'm no longer a kid. I'm 20 years old. I can say that now. That's funny. I saw that though, and I was like, oh my gosh. Dying of cringe. Dying of cringe. I'm a hater. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Long time out here, folks. If Matt Rowe ever did that, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What is that drink? It's Poppy. Poppy, not sponsored. Not oh, I could be sponsored. Poppy, hit me up. Hit me up. No, it's actually is prebiotic soda. It's like it's basically like healthy soda. Like it doesn't. It's only like what 20 calories in here. This is the best flavor is fruit punch. It's super expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Like for a can of these, it's like $2 or $3. It's ridiculous, but it's so good. So good. So I'm big on Poppy. Big on Poppy. All right, we're back in action here for the Big Red. We're back in action. Hold on, my Fox broadcast is behind. I got to go back to FS2. Hold on. We're back, but Fox is behind. Brother. Hold on. Maybe not. Oh, no. Here we go. Yeah, Fox is behind by like a minute. All right. Back at it here. Hawkeyes lead 9-6 over the Huskers. Not a great start for the Huskers on either side of the basketball. I mean, they've shown up on defense, but man, it's really bad at. It's really bad. We need to get going here. But I mean, that's been the story of these past couple weeks. It's been the story of these past couple weeks. I'll tell you what. Free throw no good for Iowa. Huskers will take it the other way. Hoiberg commanding, going left to right here on the logo. Frager has now checked in the ball game for Burke. They also have Cale Jacobson in for Jamarcus Lawrence. Hoiberg working inside, easy lab, got it to go. Got it to go. Sturt's the other end here for Iowa. If you expect Sturtz to check out, it's never going to happen. He will play all 40 minutes a day. Working inside, now kicks it over the wing. Iowa. Back out to the wing to here to Sturtz. Pump fakes. Being guarded closely by Sanford. Now over to the top of the key. Back now to Sturtz. 5 seconds of shot clock. He has to put something up. Being double teamed. 3-point on the way. It's a tough one. No good. Rebounded by Iowa. Second chance. It'll be Sturtz. The shot clock will be reset. Man. Huskers can't rebound, folks. Sturtz once again being guarded closely. They're going to try double team and trap him in every single part of this ball game. And there will be a turnover on Iowa. Good defensive pressure there by the Huskers, despite not getting the ball rebound. Cale has it now here on the left wing for the Huskers. Frager touched it for the first time. Back now to Cale. Huskers setting up the offense. Still down 1 point here in the early first half. Kick it out now to the quarter for Hoiberg. 3-point on the way. No good. No good. Rebound by Sturtz. Sturtz has it once again here at the top of the key. Feeding to the big man inside. Poke free by the Huskers. They'll take it the other direction. Frager, 1-on-2. He'll slow things down. Now he's working inside. Frager has not been playing his best basketball. Now he just throws it away. Frager's been unplayable recently. I'm not going to lie with you guys. Like, it's actually crazy the downgrade we've seen of Frager from January to now. I mean, he's been erratic. Sturtz 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Rick Mast. Huskers need to get something going. Sanford. Now Frager. Pump fake. Working inside. Trying to find somebody to pass it to. Now back over to Sanford. Sanford right wing. Back to Frager. Tough 3-point on the way. Shouldn't have took it. Rick Mast offensive rebound now throws it away. Iowa will take it the other direction. They're trying to go quick here with Sturtz. Sturtz. Tough mid-range. He draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And there will be immediate timeout on the floor. Gosh dang it, man. I can't believe how bad Frager's played recently. It's been bad. I mean, he's downright unplayable. And he's super talented, but gosh, he is, literally the best description of him is erratic. He is erratic. Because he'll do some of the stupidest things you've ever seen, man, for no reason. Oh. Mass has been unplayable. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not. The issue, and it's what I have in Nebraska, man. It's like, we're a good team. We're very well coached, but gosh dang it, man. Like, we don't have depth. We don't. Like, when Mass sucks, what can we do about it? He's our only big man, really. You know? Like, Frager, when Frager's not playing well, what are we going to do? Put a Jared Garcia? We've tried that. He's not very good. So, like, Nebraska has some decent top end talent, right? With Sanford, with Hoiberg. I mean, Hoiberg's not really score, but we just don't have any. We just don't have many options on offense. You know, where teams like Illinois, they can kill you in a million different ways. Nebraska can really only kill you with like one or two players. Sanford, and when Sanford's not going, maybe J Law. And if we haven't seen Rick Mass play well since early January. We haven't seen Frager play well since late January. So how am I supposed to believe that that's going to change suddenly, like when we get to the Big Ten tournament? I don't know. Frager's played well in 3 of the last 4 games. I mean, it's not the case. He didn't do any. He was, first off, horrific versus UCLA. I mean, that was awful. He was not good versus USC. That was Sanford's ball game. He did play well versus Maryland, I thought, but that's Maryland, right? Played decent versus Penn State, but that's Penn State, right? Those are some of the worst teams of the Big Ten. Nebraska, like, he's supposed to play well against those teams, but Frager, what did you see versus Iowa the first time? Like, he didn't play. I mean, he was unplayable, right? What did you see versus UCLA? Unplayable. Like, the better teams were playing here. I mean, it's not great for him. Frager thrives when things are off script. When things are off script and we're playing kind of the worst teams. And I just don't know what changed. I just don't think he has the IQ we want just yet from a Big Ten quality basketball player, especially in this scheme. He's so talented. That's why we're playing him. But again, you're already seeing that early in the game right now. You're seeing that early where again he's making some awful decisions. He's putting up some bad shots. He made some erratic passes. It's like, I hate to hate on him, but gosh, I'm seeing this time and time again with the Huskers. And at this time, it's put up or shut up time with Frager. Like, if you're a liability, dude, we can't have that in the Big Ten tournament. We can't have that in the NCAA. Because we're not going to be playing Penn State, or we're not going to play, as you said, USC. We're not going to play USC. We're going to be playing some top tier squads. So it's just the way it goes, man. Just the way it goes. Media timeout here. Huskers down 1 point to Iowa. Slow ball game. It's like a football game here, man. Like Iowa versus Nebraska football game. Nobody can score. Nobody wants to score. Nobody wants to score. Dude, what is going on? There we go. Michigan State keeping it close versus Michigan. That's not great for us, folks. We do not need that, nor do we want that. We need Michigan to beat the brakes off of them. Ideally, hopefully it's not close, but this is not going to be great for our seeding purposes. Dude, what is going on? First free throw on the way, good for Iowa. Second one for Sturts, missed it. Hoiberg taking the other direction here, down 10-8 for the Big Red. Hoiberg over to the corner, that's Jacobson. Now over to Garcia, he's getting some early minutes. Back to Frager. Frager, as you just talked about, he needs to get going. Nice little feed over to Jacobson. Nice pass by Braden. 10-10 here for the Huskers. First tie ball game early on. Huskers still do not have a lead in this one. Now Iowa working inside. Oh, tough pass taken away by Hoiberg. Now over to, tough pass by Hoiberg. Now taken away by Sturts. Sturts will take it the other direction. Sturts, tough pass, retains with Iowa. Now the top of the key, 15 seconds here on the shot clock. Iowa, again, they move slow. Like, that's their offense. They're not a fast-paced team. I believe they're last in patient America. Corner, wing, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Garcia for the Big Red. Frager now trying to work inside. Ball's taken away. It's on the floor. Iowa has it. No, now Frager has it. Oh, he finds Burke. Somehow they didn't call anything. Thought there was going to be a jump ball. The Huskers take the lead. I don't know how that wasn't a jump ball. I'm not mad, though. I'm not mad. I can't complain. Iowa trying to get a layup inside. No good. No foul is called. Huskers on the other end trying to extend their lead. Corner 3 on the way from Garcia. Oh my goodness. Jared Garcia. What? Jared Garcia? I haven't seen that from him in pretty much all season, funny enough. 3-pointer by Garcia. Gosh. Okay. Garcia's trying to get some playing time in the tournament. Man, okay. Sturz, he was trying to do some razzle dazzle. Sturz trying to do a behind the back pass. What are you doing, Buck? What are you doing, man? he thinks he's like that. He thinks he's like that. Who told him he could do that? Who told him he could do that? Taken away now. Iowa on the other end. Slam dunk. Oh, missed it. Still no foul on the floor. Now there will be. Late foul at that. Late foul. First free throw for Iowa. Got it. Second one for Howard. Also in 15-12 here. Huskers lead. Jamarcus Lawrence trying to go quick now to Frager. J-Law will reset on the logo. Once again, Huskers going left to right. Screen by Frager. J-Law still has it. Commanding the offense. Being double team. Frager. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Not even close. But there will be a foul on the floor. Frager will go to the line for 3. Huge. Huge foul on the way down. Ooh, I don't know. He might have sold that one a little bit. Yeah, I mean, he was in his landing zone. That's fair. That's a good. That's a correct foul. Missed free throw here from Frager on the first one. Second one, got it. Third free throw for Brainford. You extend the lead to 5. Also in for the Big Red. Huskers now lead 17-12. Iowa trying to get going here. Can this place, man, absolutely packed. Packed. Can't get a seat. Iowa, tough pass inside. Taken away by the Huskers. Jared Garcia, he'll go the other direction. Working inside. Layup on the way. No good. Rebound, Iowa. Bennett Sturts will take it. And there will be a timeout on the floor from the Hawkeyes. They're going to try to reset here. Timeout, Hawkeyes. Bro. Jimmy says I'm behind by a lot. Yeah, because the Fox broadcast is really behind. It's not me. Like I'm with you guys head to head. I'm trying to find other way. I understand. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find it, bro. Caden, man, What are you doing, bro? Why are you in here talking like this, bro? I know this is the real Kane Vermas because nobody's making a fake account for Kane Vermas. Come, Kane, what are you doing? Why are we even saying that, bro? Why are we even saying that? Come on, man. All love, bro. Come on. Come on. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Jimmy, how are you watching the game? Hold on, I'm trying to find a different way here. Because YouTube TV's behind, is what it is. I don't have cable or anything. I'm not. Let's see. Appreciate you, Ken. Good luck at Rice, my guy. Hey man, I mean, let's be real here. Rice might win more football games than we are gonna this year. I can't even lie with you. They might. And good academics as well. That's what you got going for you. You're gonna get a good degree at Rice. Real good degree. I wish that's the only thing I have about Nebraska. I wish we had a better academics. I'm not gonna lie with you. Because I would have went to Nebraska personally too if we had better academics, but like our academics aren't bad, but it's like in Caden's case, like yeah. I mean, if you're gonna go over to Rice, absolutely and get that degree. Okay, I think I found a quicker stream, guys. I think I found a quicker stream through the Fox app. So I think we're chilling. Here. So Bennett Sturts ran 6 miles in his first game. That's crazy. That's crazy. Have you been to Let It Fly? Well, I have not. I've heard of it. I think is that the one in is that in Omaha? I think I've heard of it in Omaha. Are you in Omaha right now, my man? Iowa has it here. 8 minutes left to go here in the first half. Oh my goodness, foul on the floor. Nebraska will take it the other way. Are you talking about the one in Iowa? Everything? Yeah. Wait, hold on though. That's a Creighton bar. You understand? That's a Creighton restaurant, my guy. You're watching the Nebraska game in the. I think that's like a whole Creighton branded restaurant, my guy. I'm just saying that's risky. That's risky. Huskers on the other end. Burke over to Garcia. He's had a hot start so far, which is music to my ears. Now Burke, tough pass out of bounds. Iowa. I mean, this has been a sloppy game, dude. It's been sloppy. Are there a lot of football recruits in the game? Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of them. Now. I know. I thought Trey was going, but maybe Trey's going back home. I don't know. I'll get more confirmation tonight. Well, I'll have a huge recruiting update tomorrow morning. Real talk though, Nebraska in the South region. You come down to Houston for the second weekend. Sheesh, I don't know if Nebraska basketball will make it to the second region. Or the second weekend. Oh, 3-point on the way. Got it for Sturts. Cannot let Sturts get going, man. Jimmy, I'm up to speed now. I'm thinking I'm up to speed. Cal Nally on the end. Over to J-Law. Back over the top of the key, Jacobson. Over to Garcia. Pump fakes. Guarded closely by Manawa. Now back to Jacobson. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Need to do something. Burke, really stupid shot. He's fouled. Wow. Huskers are getting bailed out a little bit here, man. We're getting bailed out a little bit here. I can't lie. We're getting bailed out a little bit here. We're getting bailed out. That was like, why in the world are you fouling Burke at the 3-point line, bro? He ain't gonna make that. I've never ever seen Burke make that. So what are we doing here? Oh my goodness. See, and he's going live for 3 too. That might be the first time in Burke's career he's got fouled at the 3-point line. They're giving him too much respect. First free throw for Burke. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. You gotta make that. Gotta make that. I'm just giving you crap, Brett. I'm just giving you crap. I like I've went to the Let It Fly bar or restaurant once. I've heard good things. I like it. But I try to go in there during game day because I'm a Crane student, so I went there for a Crane game, and it's just to watch some college basketball, and it was packed. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I always trying to get a reservation. So, and then I went to another bar. I can't even, or another not a bar. I don't do any of that. I went to another restaurant, and that one was packed too. But I don't even know. Free throw up and good for Burke. 19-15 here for the Huskers. Starts over to Howard. Howard's had a slow start. Or should be, it's Combs. Now back to Combs here on the right wing. Cook, Sturts, Manawa guarded closely by Reek Mass. Over to Sturts. Now Manawa. Corner, Cook, 3-point on the way. Ooh, rattles away. Price save for tough layup. No good. Gets his own board. Trying to pass it out. Now puts it up again. Nice move by Sanford. Nice move by Sanford. You better believe he wants this one after losing the last one to Iowa in a revenge game. Huskers up 6. Sturts has played all 14 minutes of this ball game here, so we're approaching 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. Sturts, he'll walk inside. Over to Manawa. Nice little spin move. Pump fake. Layup. Got it. Lucky they didn't call an and one there. Manawa's tough, man. I like him a lot. He plays a lot of energy. Mass here on the right wing. Trying to go inside. The stupid pass. It's out of bounds. We'll see what's out on. It's out on Iowa. My goodness. Does Ring Mass even have a point in this ball game? Hold on. Let me check this. Let's check. Does Ring Mass have a point? No. Ring Mass does not have a point. I could have guessed that one, to be honest with you. I could have guessed that one. Huskers inbound. Pump fake. Got to go here for Sanford. He's starting to get alive. Sanford, he could beat you in a bunch of different ways. He's not just a 3-point scorer. Huskers up 6. 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Sturts, left wing, 3-pointer. Got it. My gosh. Yeah, you got to respect it, man. There is no reason Nebraska should be leaving him that much open, right? You shouldn't give that guy any space. I mean, he's a dog. He's special. He's special. I mean, he's their entire team. Jamarcus Lawrence just throws it up, taken away here by Iowa. Sturts will go slow, resetting. Combs has it. Now back to Sturts. Guarded closely by Jamarcus Lawrence. Tough pass taken away by Hoiberg. He'll go the other direction. It's a 2-on-2. He'll slow things down now. Sanford, pump fake. 3-pointer on the way. Ooh, no good. And Rink, I don't know how they didn't call Rick Massa over the back there, but now it's taken away by Iowa. That should have been over the back. I mean, he just assaulted a dude. Huskers need to get going here on offense. Corner 3 from Cook on the way. Ooh, we're lucky they're missing that. Ball's out. Be out on Iowa. Be out on the Hawkeyes. I'm surprised Sanford's not getting more NBA buzz. Yeah. I mean, it's so tough to evaluate prospect. Good college basketball players are almost never good NBA players. You know, like Luka Garza was as good as it gets. Funny enough for Iowa, he's not even he doesn't even play any minutes right now in the NBA. You know, it's so tough. But I mean, I think Stanford could be a really good bench player in the NBA. He could be like a really good, like a Baylor Shireman, for example. He'll never be a superstar, but yeah, he could be like a late first, I think. Nice little pass by Sanford over Mass. Mass slammed it down. Oh my gosh. I didn't know Mass had hops like that. We haven't ever even seen him dunk. He's smiling. He's smiling. The fans are letting him know. Because there was some that went online this past week about Rick Mass never dunking. He just dunked. That's awesome. Another wide open 3 for Iowa. This time that's Cook there in the corner. My gosh, we're leaving these guys open consistently. They're going to start to beat us in that department here. 23-25. Mast has it guarded closely by the European. A 3-point on the way, no good. That's what I'm going to call that guy. I'm going to call him the European. Because I don't know how to pronounce him. Fulgurious. Fulgurious. It's going to get taken out of context. Oh, Hoiberg. Nice hustle play. Almost blocked, but there'll be a shooting foul called, and Iowa Banks will go to the line for 2. So that will be a immediate timeout. The final here, the first half. 3 minutes left to go. When we come back, Iowa will try to tie up the ball game here, but it's been not an ideal first half here for the Big Red, to say the least. Not ideal. Not ideal. But, I mean, that's just the way it is. Like, we're a second half team at our best, but you kind of know with Nebraska, like, if you're down, I mean, if we're down big in the first half, we're not going to come back and win. Now, luckily, we're tied up, but I just don't. I mean, in a game like this, you'd love to win by 10 or 15 or 20 just to build some momentum. You'd love to win big. Update on Michigan State, Michigan. Very significant for Nebraska. Michigan State 41, Michigan 42, and it's halftime over there on CBS. That's interesting, guys. We'll keep you guys posted with that one. That is interesting. Interesting. We'll have a big conversation at halftime. I don't even know what to talk about right now. What to talk about? Let's see. What are the videos we got coming this week? I don't even know. I think we have a recruiting update tomorrow. I think we have a recruiting update tomorrow. Then we have we'll have some more basketball videos this week just because of the Big Ten tournament. The tough thing, people get mad at me for like not covering basketball. It's like, dude, I mean, basketball. I love, like, it's weird. I thought basketball would get more views this year. Like, it's still weird how, like, basketball. Like, I could make a video about Nebraska 2029 football recruiting and get more views than Nebraska basketball. And it's like, I personally, I don't understand that. I would love to cover Nebraska basketball more, but I just do what gets views. I do what the people want. You know, but it goes to show, like, football's king, man. In this state, football's king. And I'm not mad at it. I like football too. But I just thought, like, this is the greatest season in the history of Nebraska basketball. And, like, really? Like, people are rallying around it more? I don't know. Maybe things will change next week. We'll see. Maybe things will change. Uh-oh. There we go. Maybe things will change. But again, as for the schedule, let's see what we got here coming up this week. Let's see what I got scheduled. Recruiting. We'll talk about the special teams this week. We have a TJ Lateef video specifically coming. We'll talk about Nebraska basketball. We'll talk about the offensive line, recruiting updates, for spring ball week 3 next Sunday. Yep, just churn along at spring ball. April will be a weird month. April will be interesting. Let's put it at that. All right, lock in. Back to the game here. Back to the game. 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Huskers up 2. Iowa with the line 4-2 for a pair. For a pair. Oh, Nebraska I forgot about Nebraska baseball. They swept this weekend. That's huge. It's against Michigan State. Shh. Michigan State's terrible. That was the expectation. That was the expectation. First free throw, no good for Iowa. That's Banks on the line. Second one here for Banks. He's had a slow start. Ooh, rattles around. Got it. Shooter's touch. Frager now the top of the key for the Huskers. They lead by 1. Over to Jacobson. Jacobson, tough pass to Frager inside. He's being double teamed. Has to get rid of it. Over to Rink. Nice little pump fake. Oh, he's fouled. Fouled on the way up. Master go to the line for 2. 2 free throws here for Rink Mast. First one for the big man, splash. Say what you want about Rink Mast, but I mean, he's a solid free throw shooter. He's been that way his entire career. He's been money. Second one up and good. Huskers lead by 3. Sturt's now going right to left for the Hawkeyes. They've had a slow start everywhere. Shooting from the 3-point arc. Sturt's has barely done anything. He's really been their only form of offense, however. Now to Cook on the wing, back to Sturt's. Trying to work inside, wide open layup. Huskers miscommunication on defense. 1-point game once again. That's the European there at the bucket. Sanford on the wing. Oh, nice little move inside. Crafty, tough pass. Taken away by Bennett Sturt's. I mean, this is a sloppy basketball game. Ball goes out of bounds again. Stay with Iowa. Sloppy, bro. Sloppy, man. It's disgusting. Who you got winning this year? It's tough. Well, I gotta see how the bracket gets going here. I'll just say the ones are really, really tough this year, particularly. Like I don't think this will be a year where the 2 or 3 wins it. It feels like a 1 seed year. And I don't got Florida. Florida's too off and on. I like Michigan a lot. Michigan's probably the most complete team in America. Yeah, if I were to go with one, it would be Michigan. But I can't say that right now. I gotta see how the bracket works out. They get a tough draw. Duke's tough too. I like Duke as well. But Michigan's just such a complete team. 3-point away for Lawrence, no good. But it feels there's going to be a lot of upsets this year within like the 4 seeds, 5 seeds, 6 seeds, just because the second level's not as deep. But the top end is just so good this year. I just don't. I truly believe it'll be Michigan, or I could see Duke. The Boozer twins are tough, man. Huskers up by 1. 1 minute left to go. Ooh, foul on the floor. Be called on the Hawkeyes. Excuse me, that's on Burkett. God, Burkett just ran him over. Oh no, they're gonna call that Sturts. They're gonna say Sturts was in the way. Okay. Okay. Dude, I mean, what a sloppy first half basketball. I mean, this is just disgusting. It reminds me of the Michigan State game, funny enough, that we were live for. I mean, it was very similar. Just so sloppy on both sides. Wide open Burkett inside. And one. And one. And one. And one. Pump fake Burkett. Okay. Okay. Only I'm worried about is every year Fred's teams running a gas lane the regular season. Yeah, I think so too. It'll be tough. Right now, I don't know if we win a game of the Big Ten tournament. I mean, we'll have the Big Ten bracket by the end of this game. As for the NCAA, I mean, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. We'll win a game, I think, but we'll be a 3 seed right now. We'll play a 6. Like who are the 6 seeds right now? Like St. John's, Kentucky, Vanderbilt. It's gonna be tough for Nebraska to win that second round game, but at least with the way they're playing right now. I agree with that. Free throws up and good for Burkett. 1 minute left to go here in the first half. Huskers up by 4. Sturts has a top of the key. They need to get something going here to tie this up by the time I go back to the locker rooms. Sturts here on the left wing, guarded by Jamarcus Lawrence closely. Ball's poked free. It will go out of bounds. It'll be out on the Huskers. Be retained by Iowa with 49.5 seconds on the clock and 10 seconds on the shot clock. Really good defense by Jamarcus Lawrence today. I mean, he's been playing well. Not really on offense, but again, what he's doing with Bennett Sturts is commendable. Iowa, tough layup inside. No good. Rebounded by the Huskers. They'll go slow here. Got to churn the clock down. Over to Sanford. Pump fakes for no reason. Now they'll really, really slow things down. And now there's going to be a foul on the floor, funny enough. They're going to call on the Hawkeyes. Hoiberg's confused. So 34 seconds left to go here in the first half. 22 on the shot clock. Huskers have it. trying to expand their lead here against the sloppy half. We know Nebraska, usually this is kind of the way things go in the first half before we get to the second and things start to get really, really in the favor of the Big Red when adjustments are made. Jamarcus Lawrence, 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound Husker, second chance. Shot clock. Now there's a 2-second difference. Huskers can really wait up until the very end here. Get the last possession of the first half. What will they do? Yeah, it's about a 4-second difference. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sanford has it here on the Lincoln logo. Now ball goes out of bounds, hit by a shoe. Who will they say it's off on? They'll say it's off on the Iowa Hawkeyes. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Nebraska will have it, and they will inbound. I mean, nobody can even complete a pass here. We got to go back to the elementary here. Chest pass. We got bounce pass. We got over the shoulder pass. Come on. It's just, what are we doing here? Huskers timeout. You should make basketball transportal stuff. I will do that, Jimmy. Yeah, that had a lot of success last year. That had a lot of success. I think we'll do a couple of those in April. Because April will be a weird month with no spring ball and basketball being done. So, yeah, we'll do a lot. Well, I think we'll probably do 3 or 4 of those for sure. For sure. Because the basketball portal's fun. And last year it got views, I think. I think people supported it last year, if I remember correctly. So, well, that's absolutely on my radar. For sure it is. People love the transfer portal, I'll tell you what. Like people would think that the best months of being a creator like during the season. It's like, nah, the best months are like June, July, August, and like December, January, like right before and right after. It's just interesting how that works. Inbound here for the Huskers over to Lawrence. Is he going to put it up? Now over to Sanford. Tough 3-point on the run. No good. Rebounded by the Hawkeyes. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Taken away by the Huskers. 3-pointer for Sanford on the buzzer. Oh, no good. Gosh. Woo, okay. Wasn't in there the first half. A roller coaster, tumultuous to say the least, but Nebraska still leads 30-26, and that's where we will end for about 10 minutes. And then we'll get to the second half here for the Huskers. So, all right, let me know your thoughts here about this first half of the Big Red. We'll get into the halftime show. Let's see. I want to check here the efficiency is very similar. Both teams can't really shoot. Husker, I mean, that's interesting. Free throw percentage for Iowa. Sheesh, 60%. Yikes. Yikes. Both teams about double-digit turnover. Sounds about right. It's been yikes, man. It's been a yikes. It's been a yikes first half. Arizona looking good. I like Arizona. I don't think the Big 12 is as strong as what they say it is, though. I'm not going to lie with you. Like, Houston has looked really, really tough these past couple weeks. I was high on Iowa State at the beginning of the year, not anymore. Again, Arizona's tough, but again, I don't believe they're as tough as what people prop them up to be. But let's see, what is the bracketology? Let me look at the CBS bracketology real quick. Let's see. See, CBS still has us as a 4. CBS still has us as a 4. Just understand. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. I mean, it's hard to say until we see the actual matchups. I love Michigan and Duke. Don't really love Florida. Arizona, I could see be a Sweet 16 team. Other than that, again, there's just a lot. Like, I hate Vanderbilt. I think Vanderbilt could be an easy first round upset. Texas Tech, we'll see who they play. Texas Tech's played well recently, although I believe they lost to BYU yesterday. St. John's will make a run. St. John's will make a run, especially after last year's disappointment. I could actually see Ohio State get hot, depending on what seed Ohio State is. Like, if Ohio State does not want to be 8 or 9, but if they're a 7, which I think is possible, could very, very, very well see that. Could very well see Ohio State make a run. It's a really wide open tournament this year. I love Arkansas this year. BYU is interesting. BYU, I mean, yesterday's win was huge for them. Don't like Virginia. Don't like Nova. And when I say I don't like, I mean I don't think they're going to make a run. I could see Iowa be if I can get up to a 7, I could see Iowa make a nice little run. To be honest with you, and I hate to say that, but I think they're so well coached. They're so well coached. Hmm. Interesting projection here. Miami, Ohio, Elite Eight. I could see it. No, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough for them, man. Like this projection here would be really good for them. They could easily beat Louisville. They could beat Vanderbilt. Um, don't think they're not gonna be Michigan though. Dude, that Miami. I don't know how many of you guys watched that Miami, Ohio versus Ohio Bobcats game. That was electric. That game was absolutely electric. It was electric. And Miami, Ohio is tough. I just hate the disrespect. Like people disrespect them constantly, saying, "Well, they have an easy strength of schedule. Oh, they're benefiting from playing garbage teams." Like, I'm convinced you could give Auburn the same schedule that Miami, Ohio has, and Auburn would lose like 5 games. I'm convinced of that. I'm convinced. Heck, you give Nebraska that schedule, Nebraska will lose maybe 1 or 2 of those games, right? It doesn't matter how easy your schedule is. Going 31-0 is unbelievable. That's why it literally never happens. Like, again, it's happened what, like 5 times in the past 50 years? Like, and honestly, you know who's really ruining college basketball and college football? It's the new age fans. It's really the professional fans, because you're seeing like the NBA fans creep into the sport. You're seeing the NFL fans creep into the sport, and they don't understand how this works. In college basketball, we rally around the mid majors, right? The people, the teams that deserve to be there, rather than some garbage SEC team who has 15 freaking losses. Like, Auburn's not deserved to be there. I don't care how hard their schedule is. They have 15 losses, you know. But I'm of that belief. There's just a lot of people who don't know ball and hate having fun, really. Like, are you kidding me? Miami Ohio goes undefeated. And do they understand? I don't think people understand. If you leave Miami Ohio's in, by the way, they could lose by a million freaking points first round of the MAC tournament they're in. But do you understand how poor of a precedent it sends if somehow they leave Miami Ohio out? It basically says, hey, if you're a mid major, it doesn't matter what the heck you do in your regular season. It doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is your conference tournament game. So you basically might as well rest all your players up until the conference tournament. I mean, that's basically what we were telling people. Now, again, it's not going to happen. Miami Ohio was in, but again, there's just so many uneducated people, and it's more than ever before, because through social media, through Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that, these dumb people get voices in that department, because they have a hot take around Miami Ohio. It's like, come on, dude. And most of the people who have something to say about Miami Ohio have never actually watched them play ball. Like, they probably watched one game all year. But they weren't sitting there watching Miami Ohio play, Akron. They weren't sitting there watching Miami Ohio play Bowling Green. But they're just saying that now because they're a fan of some bum SEC squad that doesn't deserve to be even close to the tournament. So it makes me angry. We see the same thing in college football. Same thing. And also, I'm of the belief too, and this is one of my tangents I'll get on. More than ever before in college athletics, we have people who are fans purely of a team and not the sport. Like, I don't get that. I want to make this very clear on this channel, on WilsonDittman personally. I'm a fan of college football before anything else, or college basketball before anything else. I'm a Nebraska fan, but that comes second. I'm a college football fan first. I love the sports, and then I love Nebraska football, and then I love everything else. So it always makes me it's very, very odd to me how, like, there's a lot of fans out there who quite literally, like, I'll use Nebraska for example, but this isn't every fan base, or Texas, for example. There will be people who only watch Texas football, and then they won't watch anything else in college football. They're not educated on anything else going on. They'll watch the national championship maybe, but they won't watch, Ohio State play Michigan, or they won't watch a regular SEC game. They won't watch, like, it's weird to me. And Nebraska fans are the exact same way. And it's like, like, again, the sport is fun, not just Nebraska football, but the whole sport is fun. And that's what I try to preach to people. Like, if you're not a fan of if you're only a fan of Nebraska football, but you don't know what's going on in the rest of college football, like, how educated a fan are you actually? If you could tell me the third string right tackle on Nebraska's team, but you can't tell me the starting quarterback at Ohio State even, or Illinois, it's like, what? I don't know. That's something I get mad at though. It's like, I don't there and this and it's not the regular fan, it's whatever, but there's like a lot of radio hosts who just have no idea what they're talking about nationally. It's like how can you ever say anything about the Big Ten ever or college football ever? Because you only cover Nebraska football, you only know about Nebraska football. You don't know you in order to have an educated conversation about Nebraska, you need to know what's going on in the rest of the country. And that's why, like, I'll give you guys an example. You can't have an educated you can't have an educated conversation about Nebraska's running back core without discussing the other running back cores in America and why maybe Nebraska should have took a running back transfer, and how this looks compared to other squads in America. Because at the end of the day, this sport is relative. We do care what other teams are doing. We do care how other teams perform because they go up against us every single day, you know? So people like, for example, people get mad at me and they say, "Wilson, why do you say that statistically this is the worst running back core in America?" Well, statistically it is. Now, I'm not saying this running back core is going to be garbage for Nebraska. No, I'm just saying objectively, if you compare those to Iowa's running back core with LJ Phillips and Kamari Moulton, we do have objectively a worse core. If you compare this to what Wisconsin brought to the transfer portal, it's worse. You just gotta kind of know what's going on, right? And I think that'll make everybody, kind of, and that really leaves you to understand the promise of Nebraska football. Once you figure out what other teams are doing, you say, "Oh, Nebraska needs to do this as well." You know, like I'm bringing it up when it comes to Luke Fickell as well. Like for example, and this is why I thought like my words in January and December for Nebraska in the portal was desperation. I thought Nebraska needed to be desperate in the portal and willing to throw around money. Like Matt Rule always says, the teams that throw around money are the most desperate. Like, brother, we're desperate. We need to throw around money. We need to go and fulfill some of our needs and get some big time players. And we didn't do that. But you look around America, you know who did do that? Wisconsin did that. And that's why Wisconsin has a very, very much improved squad this year with Colton Joseph. Like everybody loves Anthony Colandrea, yes, but a lot of Nebraska fans that don't even know Anthony's name, they were all Colton Joseph fans. Colton Joseph went over to Wisconsin, right? Wisconsin got, a million dudes from the portal. Like, let's just hold on. Let's look at Wisconsin's portal class here. Funny enough, let's just do this. Let's look at Wisconsin's portal class because they got some dudes. I mean, they got some straight up dudes. And I want you to take a note when we look over this. It's not like Wisconsin has more money than us. You know what I mean? Like Wisconsin does not have more money than us. Okay, so they brought in Colton Joseph, who's a stud, who everybody from Nebraska wanted. They brought in Abu Sama, who a lot of Husker fans wanted as well, along with Brian Jackson, former big time recruit. So they improved quarterback play. They improved the running backs. Again, all of this Nebraska could have done because we have more money than Wisconsin, but we didn't do it. I forgot they brought in Malika Coleman. That was odd. They brought in some productive receivers though outside of him. Zion Kearney's, I like him. Who they got? They have a brand new offensive line because their offensive line stunk. A lot of impact players on defense. Jane Lofton, who I actually really like Jane Lofton coming out of high school. They brought in him. John Kamara brought in him. So I say this, the reason why I was kind of frustrated with Nebraska's portal class is because Wisconsin was desperate. They brought in a bunch of dudes to spend a lot of money, and that's what they should have done. They did what they should have done. Luke Fickell is acting like a coach who knows, hey, I got to turn things around right now. My problem with Nebraska is I felt like we didn't do any of that. Like we've got some decent players in the portal, but we didn't do enough at running back. And again, I just go back to running back. It's like it wasn't like it would have been that big of a deal taking a running back transfer. It wasn't that big of a deal. Like we could have got a bum, or I should say a bum. We could have got like an FCS starting running back for like nothing. It wasn't like it was gonna. It wasn't like it was gonna cost a lot of money. There was really no reason not to take a running back transfer. They just did it because they literally did it for no reason. It's like, I'll give you an example. First thing that comes to my head. It's like you have a full fridge. You're gonna make dinner tonight, right? You have a full fridge. You look at your fridge. There's not some great materials and there's not some great ingredients. You can make some decent out of it. But it's gonna take some time. And then somebody knocks on your door. They say, "Hey, I have this A+ steak that you could have right now. You could consume. It's going to benefit your fridge. It tastes a lot better than the things you currently have. And I'm going to sell it for you for a discount. It's going to be a $1 premium steak dinner. I'm going to give it to you right now." And Nebraska said, I'm not, I got the ingredients right here. It's like, it wasn't going to cost that much to get something better than we already have, but we didn't do it. Probably a bad analogy, but I don't know. But again, it just frustrated me in the sense of Wisconsin, I guess. And the defensive line too, because like that's what we've heard so far in spring ball is that the defensive line's not playing well. Like who could have saw this coming, right? Like who could have saw the defensive line's not great from an edge rushing standpoint? Like it wasn't like that was that hard to predict. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's my tangent there. It is what it is, as they say. It is what it is. What running back would have been our A+ stake? LJ Phillips, who committed to Iowa. I would have loved LJ Phillips. I think Husker fans would have loved LJ Phillips. I mean, he was South Dakota's running back. He ran for like 2,000 yards. He's 230 pounds. He's a bruiser, mauler. He would have been a dog. I would have loved a Trey Wisner from Texas. I would have loved. I would still like the West Virginia running back, Edwards, Ty Edwards. I would love him, who's still available, funny enough. I would have loved who was the other running backs I like? I would have liked Frazier from Michigan State, to be honest with you. I would have liked him. So we had options. Like we had plenty of options, you know. But the problem is that we didn't even like recruit dudes, you know. Caden says the problem is recruiting Omaha more and more and getting proven talent from FCS. The problem solver is recruiting Omaha more and getting proven talent from FCS and FBS schools. Guys like Jameer Khan were under recruited. Yeah, I like Jameer Khan a lot. I was a big Jameer Khan fan last offseason. I was surprised he didn't play more, to be honest with you, Caden. As for recruiting Omaha's tough though. It's tough. I agree that like I don't understand that Nebraska at times we'll recruit some weird players in the state of Nebraska. Like again, like okay, the kid we took last year and the only Nebraska kid we took last year, like, are you kidding me? That was the guy we landed? That was the guy we landed out of Omaha? Even in Nebraska's 2027 class, like, I don't mind Matt Erickson. I'm not gonna lie to you, and you know Matt Erickson, because you went to high school with him. But I think we can agree with Matt. He's big, but my gosh, is he ever going to be a Big Ten starter? Like, I don't know if he has the mobility to be there. Whereas, so Nebraska is like taking these Project Omaha guys who are very like low 3-stars, where there's like some actual studs out of Omaha, and it's like I don't even know. There's some studs from Omaha, and they're going elsewhere. You know, that would like I remember all the Millard South dudes. And I remember talking to them when I was in high school. It's just they were miffed because Nebraska would never even show up. Nebraska would never even go to the high school. It was Ed Foley. It was Ed Foley who'd show up sometimes. So Kaden says Chase unfollowed me. Yeah, I don't know if Jace will play here, to be honest with you. I don't hate his game. I don't hate his game. I think he's a decent player, but he's gonna take a long time. And Nebraska's track record of developing in-state players is not very good. So how am I supposed to believe that's gonna change now? Whereas we could have took a Big Ten ready player like an Isaac Jensen or a Jet Tamala, and we didn't even try. And I was mad. We missed out on my guy Darian Jones. I was a huge Darian Jones fan out of Omaha North, brother of Donnie. Like, how do we let that guy go to Iowa? I understand Group 2 being an Iowa fan, but still, man, like Nebraska didn't give it their all. They could have pulled some strings to get him here, and they didn't do it. So, but I don't know. Omaha's tough. It's tough. It's tough to evaluate because we'll bring in like we tried with the Bellevue S3, right? We tried with McMorris. We tried with obviously Davon Hall, and it didn't work out. So it's tough. It's tough. All right, let's get back to it, guys. Second half here for the Huskers. Let's get back to it. Caden says, yeah, I agree with that. I've never been like crazy high on Donovan Jones because I think I projected Jameer Khan to be a starter in fall ball of last year. I can't remember what it was. There was a point in time where I thought he was gonna be a starter. I was kind of shocked because they tried to because they put Sear in the nickel and then they put Donnie out wide at boundary. It's like, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Donnie's not a boundary, and that's why I was so happy the other day when Orich said that we're moving Donnie to free safety or nickel. I'm like, thank you. I've been preaching this for literally a year and a half on the channel. Like, come on, why do we play him at boundary to begin with? I don't know. Foul on the floor here, Iowa. Wins will get better recruits. It's hard to sell kids. I don't really. I mean, you would think that, Isaac. I don't really know if that's the case anymore. Like, you don't even need a win. It's just about money. Be honest with you. Like, Nebraska is about to land a top 10 class without any wins. So I think that wins do matter certainly, but it's a lot of it's money too. Like, that's why Auburn pulls in great classes. All right, we'll talk football here in a second. We gotta talk about this game that's going on right now. All right, 30-26 low scoring affair here. Manua. Actually, I forgot how to pronounce his name during halftime. Maniwa. Kicks over the wing, 3-point on the way here for Iowa. No good. Short rebound by Burke. Burke taking the different direction. Huskers are now going right to left here. Over the corner, that Sanford 3-point on the way. Kirklees, no good. Rebounded by Rick Mass. Second chance now for the Huskers. Big double team has to kick it out and gets it over to Burke. He'll reset. 15 seconds to go on the shot clock. Sanford. Wing, 3-pointer. Got it, Rink Mast. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rink. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Been a while. Hopefully we see you in the Big Ten tournament here in a couple days. We see that version of Rick Mast. Sturts on the other end. He gets going over to Manawa. Manawa now over the corner, back to Sturts. Pump fake 3-pointer. Being guarded closely by Jamarcus Lawrence. Jamarcus has been phenomenal here on the defensive side. Been phenomenal. He's not going to get enough respect for this game that he's put up today. Nice little feed over to Manawa. Dunk on the way. Got it. Got it. Wing here, wing 3 by Sanford. No good. Got it. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, that rattled around on the second chance. He's laughing about it. Huskers up 8. Oh my goodness. I thought that was off. I was lucky they didn't call a foul call there too. I was lucky. They should have moved Donovan Jones to safety last year. Yeah, I would have liked him at free safety because again, free safety was awful last year. Sturts Lab got it. Because I don't know, again, Guthrie would have ruined the defense. I feel bad for Guthrie, but I mean, he was bad last year. 3-pointer now for Sanford. He's getting hot. Got it again. My goodness. Sanford, bang-a-rang-a-rang-a-rang. Back-to-back 3-pointers there from the right wing. Huskers up 9. The Guthrie hate. Oh, my goodness. Iowa here on the other side. Nice little feed. Now over to the corner. Good ball movement. Sturts, top of the key. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound, find around. Sturts got it. Nope. Nebraska comes up with it. Sanford on the other end. Being double teamed. Now to J-Law. Now over to Burke inside. Oh, he is absolutely hammered. Oh my gosh. Burke hit him over the side of the head. They're trying to execute my guy. What are they doing? What are they doing? Uncalled for. Burke to goal line for 2. See what social media is saying about this game. Anything funny? Let's see. First free throw up and good for Burke. Huskers lead by double digits for the first time today. Update on Michigan versus Michigan State. The Wolverines lead by 5. 7 minutes left to go. That's very, very significant for the Huskers. Again, we will get a Big Ten bracket by the end of this ball game. So again, be here for the post-game show because we'll have a lot to talk about. And we'll talk football too in the post-game show. Second one missed by Burke. Iowa, 16 minutes left to go here in the first half. Next dead ball will be immediate timeouts. Combs. Now to the European. Little Euro step from Europe. And then the ball goes out of bounds. And there will be immediate timeout on the floor. Huskers lead 40-30. We'll be back here in 2 minutes on Fox College Hoops. What are your thoughts on Torrey Pittman? I mean, he's a solid player, man. I mean, it's the thing about Torrey is it's going to take some time with him. It's going to take time. Like I don't think Torrey's a day one guy. You know, I don't think he is. He's super high upside. Um, he needs to put on weight. Number one. I mean, he's skinny, really skinny. But yeah, I mean, I don't think he's a day one guy. He reminds me kind of like it's a not a great comparison, but reminds me of a Christian Jones in a way, where like Christian Jones, super athletic linebacker to West Side, but you kind of knew Christian was going to take some time. It's kind of the same deal with Torrey, I feel. You know. Now, I think if we were to land a guy like, I think JuJu Johnson could be a day one guy for the Huskers. Corey Hadley could be a day one guy. There's a couple other DB commits we could land that are day one prospects, but the thing about Torrey is that Torrey has a higher upside than all those guys. So sometimes you have to wait for the good things, right? So I like Torrey a lot. Torrey be solid. Because Rule plays the guy. That's exactly what I was saying, Kane. That's exactly what I was saying, man. I said that 2 days ago on the channel. You know? But most of these guys get paid nowadays. Like you will get paid, Kane. You will get paid. Now, I mean, not like compared to the other dudes, but you get paid. Danny Um's day one. Yeah, he's day one. Danny Um's good. We're paying Danny a lot. We're paying Danny a lot. I think what I hear, I heard 500 or 600, which is tremendous money for a true freshman corner. It might even be more than that, to be honest with you. Oh, it's not halftime. It's not halftime. Hold on, I gotta. It's not halftime. My bad. My thing on the bottom of the screen was not updating. It's not halftime. We started the first half. It's right now it's a media timeout. Which 2027 player in our class right now could be a day one guy? I mean, Trey could be. Trey could be. I think Trey could be, but I don't think Trey will be. He does not. Trey does not want to play as a true freshman, and probably his best interest not to play as a true freshman. So I don't think so. Amir's a day one guy. That's what you expect from any running back worth anything. If you're a 4-star running back, you're always gonna be a day one guy unless you have injury issues. Tay Ellis is not a day one guy. I don't think Matt Erickson's certainly not a day one guy. Jaden Travers. I really think the only guy's probably Trey and Amir. It depends on Torrey. Torrey shows a lot of development in his senior year. He could be. But Torrey's one of those guys where he's just so athletic. I think they're going to find a way to play him. They're just going to have to put him in on certain packages. He's not going to be an every down player. Well, like last year, for example, I had Cortez Mills that way. Like Cortez barely knew the playbook, but they were putting that dude in the ball game because, Cortez was special, right? Same deal. Nwaneri was similar at the beginning of the year. Pritchett was similar. Like sometimes Matt Rule just put in dudes because they're so gifted, which I honestly don't mind. Back here for the Big Red. I believe actually if Nebraska wins this today, will be a 2 seed in the Big Ten tournament. Not the NCAA. I wish the NCAA. Huskers have it here 40-30, senior night in Pinnacle Bank Arena. It has been no-sit Sunday here for the Big Red. Rink has it, and there will be a reach-in foul called on the floor. I don't know about you guys, but that daylight savings time today, that tripped me up. I got probably I slept in more than I should have. I'll say that. Today. Because I literally just found about it last night. I was like, oh my goodness, no. Well, it's the better daylight savings time because it means there's longer nights, but it's also like, man, we gotta get rid of one hour of sleep. What? Rink just threw the ball away. Oh my goodness. He just threw the ball out of bounds. All right. I will take over. Iowa will take over. Go Big Fred. Dang right, man. 2 more 3. Ooh, wow. I didn't know that, Deshaun. Is that okay? Per Deshaun, 2 more 3s. Is 2 to break it or tie it, Deshaun? Let me know. Is that to break it or tie it? Does he need 1 more to tie it? I'll keep you guys posted on that. That's significant. Iowa, the ball's is all around wide open layup for the Hawkeyes. My goodness. 8-point lead here for Nebraska. Lawrence going quick. Now over to Mass at the top of the key. Feeds it over to J-Law. Back to Mass. Wide open 3-pointer for the big man. Got it. Rink Mass. 11-point lead here for the Big Red. Deshaun says break it. Okay, so yeah, 2 more threes here needed. Needed from Sanford to break it. I didn't even know that. The European going inside now for Iowa. Now over to the left corner. Back to Cook. 3-point on the way from the wing. Got it. Now these teams are starting to heat up. It's funny how that happens. It's funny how that happens. We have some urgency, and these guys are like, we got to turn it up. We got to turn it up. Lawrence now here trying to drive inside. Now over to Hoiberg. Pump fake. Working on the big man. Now Mass, another 3-point on the way. No good. Not even close. Gosh, rebounded by Sturts. Sturts 1-on-2. He'll slow things down. Iowa, kind of a make it or break it time here for the Hawkeyes to get back in this ball game. They haven't done enough on offense. Again, this is the issue with Iowa. When Sturts isn't beating you, nobody else can beat you, really. That's kind of the issue in Nebraska, too, when it comes to Sanford. So, update on the Michigan State-Michigan game. The Wolverines lead by 5. 5 minutes left to go. Taking Burke and Jayla out. Frager will check back in. Frager just has not even played too much today, funny enough. Nice little pass over to Sanford. He's fouled with the layup. He'll go line for 2. Price Sanford for 2 to extend this lead to 10 for the Big Red. Iowa trying to work their way back in this one. They're a team that just never goes away. They're so well disciplined on defense because of that. Nebraska, on the other hand, they're not only trying to win, they're trying to win big because they need some momentum and take care of the Big Ten tournament, which begins on Wednesday, but Nebraska's first game will be on Friday. First free throw, good. Second one, no good here for Price Sanford. Iowa in the other direction. They need to get going. Sturt's still in the ball game. He is not checked out. He will not check out. That dude has about as high of a motor as it gets. Combs now here on the right wing, directing traffic. Now to the European, now to Sturts inside, now back to the wing. Wide open 3-pointer here for the European. No good. Rebound, Iowa, second chance. That's Banks. Double team, taken away by Hoiberg. Hoiberg the other direction. 2-on-2. They'll slow things down. Now Hoiberg, nice little feed by Sanford. Got it. Great pass by Sanford. And Hoiberg cash in for the layup. Huskers up by 11. 13 minutes left to go here in the second half, excuse me. Iowa, they're starting to feel the pressure. This fan base is getting into it now for Nebraska. Sturts, tough pass inside. There'll be a foul on the floor. It'll be on the Huskers. That is only Nebraska's third here in the first half of action. Iowa inbounds, good ball movement. Sturts, I mean, he needs to start putting up shots, man. He needs to start putting up shots. The European, tough layup, got his own board, and now there's going to be another foul on the floor in Nebraska. That's back-to-back. Huskers, can't get the bonus here. Got to start being more clean on defense. Yeah, he was just ramming Hoiberg. Gosh. He was ramming him. No pause. Iowa has it, third chance now in this possession. Sturts, I mean, he needs to take some shots at this point. He knows it. Now he's working inside, double teamed, tries to get it up into the interior, taken away by Nebraska. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be off on the Huskers, and Iowa will yet again get quite literally a fourth chance on this possession alone. 26 wins is a record. I believe it. Yeah, I think it is. I think, yeah, 26 wins would be the greatest regular season in the history of the program. I think we won 25 with Danny Nee that one year. So yeah, this is for history. Iowa finally gets something to go. 3-pointer by Cook. And they're not going to go away. Don't expect them to go away. Very well coached team. And a team that can beat you with Sturts, Cook. I mean, that really those two, but and when Sturts gets going, he can score in a flurry. Frager has it now. Barely seen him play today. I mean, gosh, stupid shot, but I mean, he's found the way up. Oh, Frager, man. What a guy. What a guy. So when we come back here, Frager will go to the line for 2. Huskers lead by 8 points here with 12 minutes left to go in the ball game. All right, folks. Get a crunch time. As for Michigan State, Michigan, the Wolverines lead by 6 points, 3 minutes left. We need Michigan to win. We need that so badly. So badly. We need it. Let's see. Anybody saying anything on social media? What's going on here? Make sure I didn't miss any Nebraska football news. What's going on? Oh, bro. NFL free agency starts tomorrow. I don't even. Sheesh. That's crazy. Telling you, man, March is a very underrated sports month. Oh no! Look, see, Iowa fans are talking, man. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, brother. Yikes. It's kind of a funny tweet though, but yikes. I hate that Iowa beat us the first time around because they were talking so much crap. They were talking so much. I hate they beat us the first time. Jeremy Fears is worse than Grayson Allen. I don't know. I mean, they're in the same category. Well, okay, but Jeremy Fears is a better college basketball player. If you could talk crap and back it up, I respect you a lot more. And Grayson Allen, he was a dog, but Jeremy Fears is special. So I respect Fears a lot more for at least backing up his talk. But yeah, he a flopper. I'll put it at that. We've been a 3 seed. Yep. We were 3 seed. We lost to was it Xavier first round with Danny Nee? Somebody tell me. Somebody let me know. That was the only time we've been this high before. Oh, I'm watching this Michigan State game. Michigan State, they cut the lead to only 4. We need Michigan to win. At Georgia Tech a bit ago, got some behind the scenes stuff with the strength and conditioning coach. Our facilities are way better, and asked him about Jeep Wade. He begrudgingly said he was decent. Yeah. No, Jeep Wade's in a really good job. Jeep Wade's in a really good job. That's interesting. Georgia Tech's a good program, though, man. Like Georgia Tech would probably wipe the floor with us. And I hate to say that, but they're good. And they just got Justice Hayes in the transport. Who's the quarterback there? Oh, they brought in Mendoza. They brought in the Mendoza brother. Georgia Tech gonna be tough next year. Can't lie. Iowa girls lost by 51. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Hold on. I know they were playing the championship. Sheesh, they lost by 51. I mean, UCLA's pretty good, but that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, that's what happens when you don't have Miss Caitlin Clark anymore. Let's put it at that. But shout out Caitlin Clark. Yeah, Xavier, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right, back to this one here in Nebraska basketball. We got 12 minutes left to go in this ball game. Huskers trying to put this away against the Hawkeyes, and then of course we'll have our post game show talking about the Big Ten tournament. We'll have a little reaction because they'll reveal the bracket right afterwards. And we'll talk about the NCAA too. We'll talk football too post game. So don't go away. Iowa here working inside. Ooh, nice little move there by Banks. He's had a slow start to this ball game, but again, he can really get going. Again, I will not go away. Trust me when I tell you that. Trust me when I tell you that. Nice little feed by Hoiberg off the ball. Woo! Hoiberg layup. 50-40. I was attempting to put up as many points in basketball as they did again on football against us. How much they put up against us on football? I don't even remember. It's like 42 or something. Too soon? Was that too soon? I was so mad about that game. Cook, 3-point on the way here from the corner. Got it. Woo, got it. I mean, he's special. I mean, he can hit. He can't do much else, but he can hit threes, which is expected, right? Come on. Come on. Cooper Cook. That's what we lack a catch and shoot white boy shooter. Like Stanford's more than that. We just need like next year we need to just find ourselves a Cooper Cook. Jacob working inside, got it. But we need like a 6'6" white boy shooter who cannot dribble, cannot pass, cannot play defense, but can just shoot corner threes, and he makes it 75% of the time. That's what we need. Every Big Ten team needs that. Both teams go back and forth here. We're seeing Banks finally wake up for the Hawkeyes. 10 minutes left to go in the game. Mass, tough little feed over to Lawrence. Now to the wing. Oh, Jacobson, that was a travel. They're not going to call that. He puts up a floater. Got it. He basically jumped up in a pump fake. I don't know why they didn't call that. I'm not going to complain, though. Bucket. It's a bucket. So both teams, for the first time in a long time, finally erupting on offense. We'll see who can sustain this. Cook, now to the European at the top of the key. He's directing traffic. Back to Sturts. Now to Combs. Nice little spin move. Tough layup. Ooh, wow. Got to respect that. Nice little move by Combs. Nebraska trying to go quick. They'll stop the game here, though, for a timeout on the floor. So, okay, Iowa's showing some life. Nebraska doing some good things as well. 7-point game here. Okay. Only guys, Iowa's not going to go away. They're playing some good basketball. Hopefully that's what we expect. Khalil Taylor, yeah, Khalil Taylor. We'll get here today, I think. We'll talk about him tomorrow. That'd be big. Hopefully Khalil Taylor commits. I like his game a lot. I've been a big fan of him for a while now. Because you guys know me, I'm worried about this class from a wide receiver standpoint. Because like we'll have Tay, and I think Tay's a 3-star receiver. I mean, he's a 3-star, you know. So he could be fine, but he's a 3-star. He's still a ways away. Kane Howard, I like a lot. I actually think Kane Howard's really good. And we'll get him in a week. But we need a top end like 5-star, 4-star quality receiver. And that could be Khalil Taylor. I don't know if we're going to land anybody else in the 4-star range outside of Khalil. Like Quinn Burrell will be tough, and a couple others will be tough there. So that's good though. Because I think Trey went home today. I'm surprised Trey didn't go to the basketball game. At least, I could be wrong. I might text Trey. But okay, if Trey's at the game, he's not going to text me back. So he texted me back if he wasn't there. But I think he tweeted something out like he was leaving. So Joe says, I think he thought he was good, but didn't say it because he left. Yeah, no. Jeep Wade's, everybody loved Jeep Wade. Yeah, he was a stud coach. He was a stud. Yeah, my issue with Jeep is that I don't know how long he's going to be here. You know, because that's his track record. He's like literally a Mike Eckler 2.0. The second we hired him, they compared him to Mike Eckler. So I'll tell you what, Jeep Wade, I don't think he's here past 2027. I feel pretty safe saying that with his track record, which I don't mind. Like if Jeep Wade makes this offensive line great and makes a top 10 in America and leaves, bet. Like that's awesome. You can go to green pastures, do whatever you want. Like at least leave it better than what you found. And I think he's going to do that. So I can't even get mad. What up, Wilson? Jacory Barney Jr. Heisman campaign starts now. Sheesh. Hey, maybe, man. Maybe. Hopefully. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. I like our receiver core this year, but again, we need Jacory to take a couple steps forward. Here in the Michigan game, they're up 7. Got the basketball. I can barely watch. Again, I got my contacts in. You guys know me. My contacts are not great. So I can see the players. I just can't see who the players are. I think that's Cadeau. Kicks it inside. No good on the layup. Michigan State take the different direction. We got a minute 30 left in that ball game. We need Michigan to win. Corner throw on the way for the Spartans. Oh, no good. Rebound Wolverines. Yeah, it looks like the Wolverines will take care of business there at this point. Jeremiah Figaro spent an extra day in Nebraska. That's what I heard. I don't really know him I think didn't we just offer that kid? Yeah, we just offered him. Jeremy Fagaro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't know him at all. I need to dive into his tape because yeah, he's the like the unranked prospect. He might be good. I don't know. That's interesting. He's certainly not super high on my list just yet. But again, I haven't watched his tape yet. He might be hidden gem. I'll have to do that tonight before my recruiting update tomorrow. Again, this class will be super fun though. I'm excited about this recruiting class. I think it'll be everything I thought last year's class was going to be, because I thought last year's class would be a lot better. It did not end up being that way. So, because recruiting is a lot of fun, I think. And I hate when people say recruiting doesn't matter. Like high school recruiting matters now more than ever before. It does. Now, because of the portal, high school recruiting matters that much more, and people don't get that. Jamarcus Lawrence, 3 on the way, got it from the wing. Huskers up 10. We're back here in Lincoln. Cook now has it here for the Hawkeyes, and again, they need some down 10. Cook back here on the right wing, guarded closely by Burke. Now over to Combs. That's not Shawn Combs. And he puts up a layup, and he'll be fouled, going to the line for 2. Any word on Kwazi Gilmer's cousin, Kwazi Gilmore? Hey, in my defense for us, I don't think I've called him that in a while. I think I've been good about that. And also, I hear other Nebraska people doing that. So, okay, maybe it's because they're watching my stuff, but I hear like a bunch of other Nebraska people saying Kwazi Gilmore. I think I've been good about it since he committed. I think I've said Gilmer. Maybe not. I don't know. But the problem is that I've been like mispronouncing weights. I do that all the time. I'm bad at I don't know why I'm bad at reading numbers. Like I'll talk about it, say Mozee Day. I meant to say 3. I meant to say he was 215. I said 315. I was talking about Dave Yoder. I said I wanted to give it to 200 pounds. I think I said 300 pounds. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Come on. Gilmer. It's not even that big of a deal. It sounds the same. Iowa goes 1 for 2 at the 3-point from the free throw arc. Nebraska on the other end. Nice move by Sanford, up and under. Huskers lead by 11. Combs here on the other end. We haven't heard from Sturts in a while. He's still in the game, just hasn't put up a shot. Now over to Manawa. He's back in for the Hawkeyes. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Nebraska ball. Oh, my goodness. That's going to get the crowd fired up. Jacobson's ready to go. Okay. See you, Jacobson. Playing with some passion. Playing with some fire. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Price now backing down his defender. Puts a little post fade away. No good. Ooh, little Larry Bird and Price. Missed it, though. Larry Bird would not miss that. I'll tell you what. Cook. Pump fake. Now over to Sturts. He'll reset. And Sturts needs to get going for the Hawkeyes if they want any chance of winning. Over to Manawa. Now Cook wide open 3 from the corner. Let him open again, and he missed it. We're lucky. Now second chance. Iowa layup. No good. We're lucky twice. Oh, my goodness. Nebraska getting lazy on defense. Lawrence go quick on the other end. Driving inside and Sturts. Pushing him down. Layup. No good. Rebounded by the Hawkeyes. That's Banks. Sturts going all the way around the arc. Now Banks, nice little move, got to go layup. Back in single digits. Tavian Banks getting going. That's not somebody you want to see get going. I'll just put it at that. Nice little feed over to Jacobson. Layup, no good. He's fouled. Goal line for 2. And we will have immediate timeout on the flow. Can't wait to see. Again, I don't know. I can't. I don't know why I do it, and I don't realize I'm doing it. It's getting bad. I'm reading the weights wrong. But that's why I usually put the weights, like I put the player profile on the screen so people know. Like that's so people can see it. Like, I love it when people are like, "Wilson, why are you referring to a prospect as a 4-star? He's a 3-star." And I say, "Look at the screen. Literally, there's a 4-star right there." It's like, "It's on the screen, guys. Just look at it." Like, I made a mistake. I don't know, but you can see. Has Nebraska basketball improved? Well, they're top 10 in the country. We are having the greatest season in the history of the program, so I would say that. Now, if you're asking if we improved from last game to this game, a little bit, but we're gonna win probably this game. But yes, I think we've improved. If our defensive line is bad again this year, we can still blame Terry Braden. Dude, Terry Braden. Terry was so bad. And I remember, like, I'm not gonna lie with you guys, Donovan Raiola got more of a bad rep than he should have. Like, Donnie was a bad coach. I'm not okay, I shouldn't even say it. Donovan Raiola was like a C tier coach. Terry Braden was like an F tier coach, but every single game, people were crucifying Donovan Raiola, and it was like, dude, Terry Braden's the real culprit here. That's why on the channel, I was telling you guys in September, like, this Terry Braden guy, I know he's only been here for a couple months, but this dude's incompetent. That's why I was so happy we fired him, because I'm like, I didn't think it was going to happen. Now, I'm not making excuses for Donovan Raiola, but like, at least the offensive line did some things well. Like, Don Raiola recruited well. Don Raiola had a great run game offensive line. Yes, our pass pro stinked. Yes, our depth stinked. Yes, our development stinked. I'm not saying it was good, but there were certainly some decent parts of the Don Raiola tenure. With Terry Braden, that dude couldn't do anything. We couldn't run stop. We didn't even know the play calls at times, right? Nobody was taking jumps forward. We couldn't rush the passer. Terry Braden could not recruit. He could not attack the portal. And I hate to say that around Terry Braden because I think he's a nice dude, but like, my gosh, he was bad at his job. I mean, he just was. That dude was bad at his job. And unfortunately, when you are bad at your job in a profession like this, you're going to have people like me call you out on it because you deserve to be called out because you're getting paid $1 million to do it. You know what I mean? So, or he's not getting paid $1 million, but he's getting paid like $300,000. So, so true, bro. Moment. So true. So true. Matt Rule's in attendance. Look at that front row. Who is that? Who's sitting by him? Is that Corey Campbell? Matt Rule sitting next to Corey Campbell here at the basketball game, I think. I don't know who the guy on his right is. I think Matt has stopped taking his Ozempic. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Matt's been putting on a couple pounds, I think. It's okay. He has a bounce to spare. I noticed that in the pictures today from like the recruits. I'm like, I don't know, Matt. I don't know. He's enjoying his offseason a little bit too much. We gotta get back in the grind here, my guy. I don't think he's on Ozempic. I don't think so. From what I heard from a couple players, Matt Rule's actually he actually does work out and stuff, and he was good about that. Which I appreciate because one of my biggest pet peeves, especially for football, is like if you're a football coach, you better be in shape. Like I hate that in modern day college football, there's so many like coaches who are like fat. Like, and I'm not talking just fat, I'm talking obese. Cough, cough, Josh Heupel. Cough, cough, Brett Bielema. It's like, dude, how are you supposed to tell your college football players to be leaders of men and to be jacked when you literally are consuming McDonald's cheeseburgers every single night? Like, it's counterintuitive. I'm just saying. All right, Iowa hits a layup. This game is within 8. You guys are getting me on a rant here. Jacobson now working inside over to Burkett. Why is he shooting a 3? Come on. I don't care if Burkett is wide open and nobody is within a million feet of him. Do not take a 3-pointer. You cannot shoot from anywhere. I don't even trust Burkett with an open mid-range. You can shoot 5 feet away from the bucket, and that's about it. You can shoot layups. You can't even shoot free throws. Foul on the floor by Nebraska. Oh, my goodness. We're starting to get sloppy here. I was getting close to the bonus. I should say we're starting to get sloppy. It's been kind of sloppy all game, to be honest with you. Why is Satterfield still employed? He's actually useless. Again, like I told you guys, he's Matt Rule's best friend. I mean, it's just the way it is. He is Matt Rule's best friend. Matt Rule hangs out with him a lot after practices and after their daily shifts. I mean, it's just the way it is. I wish it wasn't that way, but it is that way. Iowa missed layup, but they're going to call a foul on the shot, and I will go to the line for 2. So, I mean, like, honestly, like, Sat's like not the worst recruiter in the world. I give him like a little bit of credit because he did land Carter Nelson. He did land Luke Sorensen, so I thought it was a good addition. Um, like, if he lands Ahmad Hudson, he will not be the reason we land Ahmad Hudson, but I can't complain. But yeah, he's terrible from everything else. But also, it's like he's the tight ends coach. Like, does it really matter how good our tight ends coach is? I don't know. I don't think it matters like too much. And that's probably what Matt Rule thought. Matt Rule said, "Hey, I want to keep my buddy still in play. I'm going to give him the lowest role possible. That's not a complete joke on the offense." And he gave him the tight end job. I mean, that's probably what it was. Because people forget Satterfield was actually originally our quarterbacks coach. I think that was the first 2 years. He was our quarterbacks coach and offense coordinator. All right, Hawkeyes have trimmed this now to only a 6-point Husker lead. Nice little feed inside to Frager, wide open layup. Huskers have been great off the ball today, man. Nice 5 by J-Law. Once again, Sanford is still just 2 threes away from breaking the Big Ten record, but I don't know if he'll get there today, to be honest with you. European 3-point on the way for Iowa. No good. Lucky me. He was wide. Lawrence on the other end now for the Big Red. We need to get back to a double-digit lead. Foul on the floor to be on Iowa. You know what? The only thing I like about Iowa, okay, I don't like this about Iowa, but I envy this about their basketball team. They have a coach who wears a tie. I'm old school. When you are a college basketball coach, wear a tie, wear a nice shirt, wear some slacks, wear some loafers. Like, I don't mind the polo look. The polo look isn't bad, but I'm also like, bring the suit back a little bit. Like, at least for big games, you know what I mean? Like, bring the suit back for a big game. Like, I want Fred to show up in a suit for the NCAA. You know, that's just the sport. Wear a suit. Wear a suit, wear a tie. I like that McCollum does that. There's different levels to coaching attire. You can either wear a suit and tie, you can wear a polo, or you can be like Matt Rule in the bowl game versus Utah and wear a hoodie and sweatshirt and sweatpants and wear a hat backwards. Dude, people were so mad about that for no reason. It really wasn't that big of a deal. Rick Bass to the free throw line. First one up and good. Second one up and also good. Huskers have a 10-point lead. Kind of now or never here for the Hawkeyes. By the way, over there in Ann Arbor, Michigan is 20 seconds away from beating Michigan State. This is the final Big Ten regular season game of the year, Nebraska versus Iowa. Right after the conclusion of this game, we will have a bracket. Iowa, good ball movement. Sturts, pump fake, 3-point on the way. No good. Again, he's had a tough performance. Ball's out of bounds. It will be off on the Hawkeyes. Nebraska will have it. Oh, brother. Hey, I think we'll win week 4 and week 5. I think we'll start off 5-0. Lawrence dropped it, man. 3-pointer. No good. That could have been a statement. Oh, offense rebounded by Nebraska. 3-pointer now from Sanford. He just put up a heat check. I was kind of dumb. No good. Sturts, I mean, we're lucky. I mean, Sturts only has 9 points today. He's only had 6 shots, which is unlike him. But that's a credit to Nebraska's defense. Double team Sturts. Now to the European. Now to the big shooter. Got it. What's his name? Cook. Cook got the 3. The big shooter. That's not what I wanted to hear. It's not what I wanted to hear. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Next dead ball will be immediate timeout, the last one of the game. Huskers lead by 7. Sanford, nice little move off ball over to Rink Mass. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Huskers fine for the board. It's corralled by the Hawkeyes. Combs, now to the European, the top of the key. Oh, he'll work inside on Frager. Dumps it out to the corner. Banks, 3-point on the way, wide open. Oh, my gosh. Got it. Okay. Okay, everybody. Let's not get too nervous here. Huskers only up 4, and there will be a timeout on the floor. Uh-oh. I told you guys, Iowa is not going to go away, meaning we should have expanded our lead, but we didn't, man. We got complacent. Are Malcolm and Tyson gonna get some action? I could see both. Yeah. Malcolm, I thought Malcolm would have a better spring so far. We haven't heard that way. Tyson's still limited, but Tyson will be in the rotation, I'm sure. So, yeah, the defensive line, like there are a lot of positions I think that we'll learn a lot about in spring ball. I think we'll learn more about the defensive line in fall. Well, the defensive line will be still kind of wide open. Keep ranting about that. The backwards hat. Did I see? I don't remember, but no. But people have been talking about that every single day since. Like they still bring up the backwards hat. Like maybe I didn't mention. Well, I was mad for Utah, but still, that was funny. The backwards hat. Did I mention that? Hold on, I want to go find that. I don't think I did. We should rewatch that stream. That was a funny stream. I'm gonna see if I did. Here we go. 44 transcript. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, I did talk about it in the live stream. Okay. That's kind of funny. Hold on, let me. Hold on. Should I react to this real quick while we're in a timeout? Do I have enough time? Do we have enough time? Here we go. I think we're doing it. Let's see. All right. Matt Rule, you know what? He said, you know what? I'm getting more involved this time. I'm putting my hat backwards. They're calling me Coach Matt. This defense line's going to look real different in that bowl game. Yeah, maybe Matt, maybe you shouldn't have touched the defensive line. Maybe you shouldn't have put your hat backwards. Maybe just focus on doing your job, which is to be the head coach in Nebraska, because you're not doing that too well either. You're too busy focusing on your podcast episodes. You're too busy tweeting. You're too busy making TikToks with Harper Murray instead of game planning. Dude. And then Matt Rule had the audacity. I had some funny moments this past year. I had some funny moments in the post games. The Iowa post game. Hold on. I had some funny moments here. What was the Iowa post game? Do I have enough time to watch the Iowa post game?
You know what? That's a good point.
Here we go. I had a blow up,
but I was not playing.
Okay. We'll watch this. Next dead ball. We'll watch this. Next dead ball. Next dead ball. I want to show you guys the blow up I had versus Iowa, if you guys remember that. All right, we're back here, Nebraska basketball. 64-60. Rink Mass has it here again. Huskers only up 4. Huskers only up 4. Iowa's come storming back. Oh, nice little post move. Got it. Rink Mass. Got it. 66-60 here. Oh, alley-oop by Bennett Sturts. That came out of nowhere. Okay. All right. Hawkeyes are coming back. $66-62. Taken away by the Hawkeyes. They're going to say hit the shoe of an Iowa player. That's Combs, so I'll actually stay with Nebraska. We're lucky. That could have went the other direction. Lucky. Put it out of that. We're lucky. Lucky. Inbound to J-Law. Both teams still have 2 timeouts here, 2:30 left to go in the ball game. Huskers on scene tonight. J-Law, 3-point on the way. No good. No foul call, man. He was hit a little bit on the way up. Sturts on the other end. He's starting to get going. That's not somebody you want to see get hot for the Hawkeyes. Now over to the European. Back to Cook here on the right wing. 15 seconds go on the shot clock. Guarded closely by Jacobson. Sturts working inside. Now to Cook. Now to Combs. Back to Cook. 8 seconds. Sturts, top of the key, setting up the offense. Working on Jacobson. Taken away by Kale. Nice defense by the former walk-on. 2 minutes left to go here in the ball game. They're trying to pick his pocket. Jacobson, oh my goodness, he just finds an alley to the lane. He gets it in for the layup. They were treating Cal Jacobson like he's chopped liver. Back-to-back possessions. Now Sturts, he has to go get it. He understands he has to take this shot. He'll drive the bucket, puts up a layup. No good. Ball's free. It'll go out of bounds. It's clearly off of Hoiberg. Whoa, they're going to say it's... I think Hoiberg actually tipped it off an Iowa player. Is that what happened? Because the ball went out. Hoiberg had it. Let's see. Sturts missed the layup. Yeah, I think it's going to be Nebraska's ball. Heck of a play. Huskers now on the other end. Hoiberg inside, throws the ball away. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yikes, didn't see that. He just threw the ball away. We have 1:13 left. Huskers up 6, senior night. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor by the Hawkeyes. Yeah, they get that. That's a much needed timeout. Much needed for them. Much needed. No sit Sunday in Pinnacle Bank Arena. If the Huskers win this game, I believe it will be a 2 seed in the Big Ten tournament. Again, can't confirm that just yet. In that case, I think we might play Purdue. Uh-oh. We might actually want to be a 3 seed, to be honest with you. We should just blow the game. I think we play Purdue if we win. Assuming Purdue wins their first round Thursday game. But Purdue's been kind of garbage recently, but still. I'd rather play Wisconsin than Purdue. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I'd rather play UCLA or Iowa versus Purdue. Getting back to the floor here, Iowa after their timeout. All right, here we go. Iowa has it. Now they're going inside real quick. Layup got to go. Ooh, nice move there by Cale Combs. Less than a minute left to go here. Nebraska has it up 4. The ball is in Jamarcus Lawrence's possession here on the Herbie logo. Sitting right there on Valentine, Nebraska. Now over to Cale Jacobson. They're going to go slow. Very, very, very slow. High percentage look here. Like potentially seal the game here for Nebraska. Cale Jacobson, once again, 8 seconds golden here on the shot clock. He sets up the offense. Now working inside. He needs to get rid of this ball. Over to Sanford. 3-point on the way. No good. Rebound the Hawkeyes. There will be a foul on the floor, and they will say it's on Iowa. Huskers get bailed out. It will stay with Nebraska over the back. Iowa can't believe it. I think that is the correct call. Absolutely is the correct call. So because of that, Nebraska will have the ball. Clock will be reset. Yep, it is. That is a correct over the back call. Yep. I mean, he shoved Jamarcus Lawrence out of the way. He shoved him. So Nebraska's actually in the bonus. So Lawrence will go line for 2 here. Huskers up 4. Every free throw matters. First free throw for Jayla, up and no good. Iowa now, because it's a bonus, they have the basketball. They have to go the other direction quick here. That's not what Nebraska needed from Jamarcus Lawrence. Layup on the way for the Hawkeyes. Got it. Got it. My goodness, Combs has come alive. Nebraska only up 2. They have to foul, and they will. So this will now be a game of free throws for the Big Red. Iowa has come all the way back. Nebraska has had multiple opportunities to really put this game away on senior day. And I mean, let's be real. This has not been the best display of basketball. This is not what you want to see for the Huskers a week before the Big Ten tournament. However, Nebraska still has an opportunity to put this one away here with free throws. Now we have a 1-on-1 Jamarcus Lawrence. He just missed his first free throw of the night. If he misses this one, Iowa will have it. Jamarcus Lawrence needs to go 2 for 2. We cannot have a 1 for 2. We need a 2 for 2 here from J-Law in his senior night at Pinnacle Bank Arena. First free throw for J-Law, no good. Rebound by Iowa. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. He is ice cold. He's choking the ball game away. He's bet on Iowa. Iowa the other direction. They put up a tough layup. There will be a foul on the floor, and Iowa will go to the line for two free throws to tie up this ball game. Jamarcus Lawrence, the choke has been unbelievable to watch. I just can't believe it. Well, I can't believe it, but I choose not to believe it. Huskers looks like potentially overtime here, which would have been unbelievable just a couple minutes ago where the Huskers were up double digits. 2 free throws now for Cale Combs. He needs both to tie up this basketball game. Huskers are getting loud here in Pinnacle Bank Arena. Everybody on their feet, sold out crowd, as you'd imagine. First free throw, no good. There we go. Exactly what we needed. First free throw is no good for the Hawkeyes. Now it'll be interesting to see here what Combs does. He's going to have to make it. I mean, they still have 16 seconds left. So, funny enough, he is 1 for 4 today from free throws, and yet he's 90% on the season. So, I don't know. Something different about Pinnacle Bank, I guess. Now, Combs needs to make this. Will he do such out of the first miss? It's up. And he does make it. So only 1-point game here for Nebraska. Iowa will try to trap the Huskers. They probably won't foul right away. Jacobson's the inbound man. Looking, finds Stanford. They're going to try to trap Stanford. What is he going to do? And they will foul him. So Stanford will go line for 2. Best case scenario, he makes a 3-point game. It's still one possession no matter what we do here. Cannot afford for a miss from Price Stanford. Cannot afford that. Price Stanford has been Nebraska's best free throw shooter all year. It's been the focal point of this offense. He needs to go 2 for 2 here in his final ever game in Pinnacle Bank Arena. Credit to Iowa. They've been chippy. They haven't went away. First free throw here from Price Sanford. Got it. Hit the back of the iron. Thought maybe it wasn't going to go in. Yes, it does. Rolls in for Mr. Sanford against his former team, the Hawkeyes. 87% free throw shooter. Today, 2 for 3 from the stripe. Second one now here for Price Sanford. Absolutely needs it. It's a non-negotiable for the former Iowa transfer. It is up, and it is money. Nebraska now leads by 3. Iowa has a timeout. We'll see if they choose to use it. They have Bennett Sturt. He comes across the line. They will not use the timeout. Now he's going to drive inside. Now takes a 3-pointer. No good. Air ball rebounded by Iowa. They're trying to kick it out. 3-pointer, second chance on the way for the Hawkeyes. Got it. Unbelievable. 2 seconds left. It is a tie ball game. Will Nebraska take a timeout? They will. They will. They absolutely will. The European, or excuse me, that was Combs, hit a dagger 3-pointer to tie up this ball game 70 apiece. Nebraska will have 2.7 seconds to potentially win this game with a buzzer beater in senior night. I cannot believe what we've witnessed, but now Nebraska has an opportunity on their hands to potentially win in climactic fashion, to say the least. Bennett Sturts had the basketball. He looked like he was driving inside. Then he stepped back out beyond the arc. Shot 3-pointer. Was an air ball. Rebounded by the European. He banked it out over to Banks. And yep, he hit the 3-pointer to tie this up at 70-70. So now this game, once again, 2.7 seconds left. Nebraska will have to go the full length of the court. Again, it's not like the NBA. You have to go the full ways. You still have plenty of time to set up a play, to set up something. You do not have to have a low percentage shot. You can go all the way to the hoop if needed. We saw Illinois do something similar, or excuse me, UCLA do something similar versus Illinois just 2 weeks ago on a live stream on this channel. Here we go. Everybody is retaking the court. Nebraska an opportunity to win this one on a buzzer beater on senior night. 2.7 seconds left. Again, the Huskers have to go all the way down the court, going right to left. Jacobson is the man under the basket. Nebraska will set up a play. They have Frager, they have Stanford, and there will be another timeout on the floor by Iowa. They will rethink this as Hoiberg once again tries to redrop a play. Here we go. Here we go. So once again, if you're just joining, Nebraska led by as many as double digits just a couple minutes ago. Iowa came storming back through the efforts of Cooper Cook, Kale Combs, Tavian Banks, of course, Bennett Sturst. Nebraska has not had the same impact on offense. Really, they went completely blank, and that has allowed Iowa to come back in this ballgame. Nebraska also missed a couple key free throws down the stretch by Jamarcus Lawrence in his final ever game at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Not what you want to see from the senior there, but now the Huskers have an opportunity to right their wrongs. With 2.7 seconds left, Cale Jacobson will inbound once again under his own basket. They have to go all the way down the court. This will either be in the hands of Braden Frager or Sanford. We'll see who ends up getting it. I believe it will be Price Sanford in his final ever game at Pinnacle Bank. Here we go. They're going to inbound. 2.7 seconds left. He's looking, he's searching, and there will be yet another freaking timeout. Oh my gosh, just play basketball. Okay. Good news, that's the final timeout on the floor, so there won't be another timeout after this. 2.7, come on. Come on, come on. Uh-oh, surrender Cobra in the stands. That's not good. They're doing the surrender Cobra. Yeah, so basically they tried to drop the play. Jacobson didn't like what he saw and took a timeout. Again, you have 2.7 seconds left. You have time. You don't have to do a baseball pass. Okay, you can get some at half court and you can drive it up. These Nebraska fans, they do not seem very excited right now. You don't want to have that. It's bad mojo. Okay, you don't want to be doing the surrender Cobra. I'm telling you that much. What Nebraska is trying to do here is they're going to try to inbound the basketball around the midline and try to drive inside, draw a foul. That's clearly what they're trying to do. They do not want to take a three-pointer. They do not want to take a high percentage look. Now, they might be forced to do that based on Iowa, but we'll see here. So here we go. This is actually it. No more timeouts on either side. We already know the circumstances. 2.7 seconds left. Jacob is still the inbound man. You have Jacobson. You have a Rink Mass on the floor, Braden Frager, Price Sanford, and Sam Hoiberg. We'll see who ends up getting it. It should be Sanford. Nebraska has now changed up their play. There are now some more players here in the backcourt for the Huskers, so a completely different look here from the Big Red. Jacobson is still the trigger man. He's looking. Gives it over to Hoiberg. He'll go across the midline. He'll take a half-court heave. Air ball. And we have overtime basketball here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Not great, folks. Not great. That's frustrating, you know? I mean, we had a great opportunity to blow this game out of the water. We had a great opportunity, you know, and we, for better or worse, blew that opportunity. But again, it is what it is. Overtime. Look, there's some people in the Nebraska stands who you're thinking the world is ending. They're going like this, and there was somebody who was going like, come on, what are we doing here, guys? Have some faith. Have some faith. With the way these people are acting, you would think the world's ending. My goodness. Oh gosh. Yeah, Lawrence was terrible. Lawrence missed 2 back-to-back free throws, which killed us, dude. Oh gosh, man. Just terrible stuff. But I was telling you guys, like, it actually might be in Nebraska's best interest to lose this game, funny enough, with the Big Ten. Okay, what's the Big Ten bracket? What's the Big Ten bracket looking like here? Okay. Oh, yeah. So I believe this, if we win the game, I think this is the way it is. If we win the game, we're a 2 seed. If we lose the game, we're a 3 seed. Well, I don't think a 4 seed is possible. If we're a 2 seed though, we're gonna play Purdue first round. Do we really want to do that? Maybe we should tank it, because if we lose, we'll play UCLA. And I know we just lost UCLA, but I don't know. We're gonna win. No, we're gonna try to win. We're not gonna lose the game on purpose. Or maybe, I mean, I can't speak for the team. Maybe they are. Maybe they are trying to lose the game on purpose. I don't know. Maybe they are. All right, we're back here in overtime, 70-70. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Here we go. Iowa has it. Banks, he's had a phenomenal couple minutes. Starts here on the left wing. 3-point on the way, guarded by Jamarcus Lawrence. No good. Rebounded by Nebraska. We need some more threats on offense outside Price Sanford. This has been the Huskers' issue all year long. You have Sanford, who you feel good about, and you got nobody else who can show up on offense, not name Mr. 21. Is it going to be Sam Hoiberg? He drives inside, kicks it over to Sanford, and it's taken away. Bad pass by Hoiberg. Huskers are getting desperate. Iowa now going slow on the other end. Combs, Sturts. Sturts will reset here on the Husker logo. He is right now sitting in Lincoln. Now he's in Emerson, Nebraska. Now he gives it over to Cook at the top of the key. Gives it over to the European, over to the corner, back to Sturts. 5 seconds of shot clock. He needs to put something up. Now we have Combs. Combs, tough little post move on the way. No good. Rebounded by the Big Red. Still scoreless here in overtime for both squads. Jamarcus Lawrence. Over to Rick Mass, top of the key, pump fake, guarded closely by Cooper Cook. Oh, he just absolutely knocks out a guy. Now to the corner for Jacobson. God, it's... My gosh, an Iowa defender just ran into Rink Mast and got his head smashed. And Rink Mast said, okay, I'm just going to find Jacobson wide open. Huskers lead 73-70. Iowa slowing things down on the FNBO logo. Sturts now with it. Go over to the European. Now to Combs. 3-point on the way from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by the Huskers. Iowa has gone ice cold. Sanford does not want to lose twice to Iowa one season. That'd be a bad look for him, and he wants to win this one badly. You better believe. You better believe he does. Foul on the floor by Iowa. Huskers are in the double bonus, meaning they will go to line for 2. That'll be Sam Hoiberg. Oh, man. What a game. Fun game. Stressful game, a fun game, you know? Hoiberg's first free throw on the double bonus. Got it. Second one for Hoiberg Jr. also in. 75-70 here for the Big Red. Iowa is scoreless in overtime. Nebraska has come out firing here to begin. Will it continue to be that way? We'll see. Iowa on the other end, trying to get a layup inside. No good. There will be a foul on the shot by Banks. He'll go to line now for 2. That'll be called on Mast. Is Nebraska in foul trouble? Let me see. What is our foul situation looking like? I don't think we're in foul trouble. First free throw for Banks. Got it. Second one now for the Iowa wing. Also in. Splash. Iowa's cut the lead back to 3. Two minutes left to go here in the ballgame. Jamarcus Lawrence inside. Tough layup. No good. Lawrence has had a really tough stretch. I don't even know why he's still on the court, to be honest with you. Iowa now on the other end. Combs, European. Now to Cook. And Sturts will now reset. Sturts on the logo. He's in Lincoln, Nebraska. Guarded by Sanford very closely. Out of the European. Ball's free inside. Trying to get outside the corner. 3-point on the way from Cook. Got it. Cooper Cook. Now we're tied up at 75 apiece once again. Nebraska has been leaving that man open all game long. That is his 6th 3-pointer today on 10 attempts. That falls in Nebraska's defense. Not anything else, but they're leaving Cooper Cook open consistently. Why are you leaving him open? He's one of the best shooters in the Big Ten. Nebraska on the other end. Open 3-pointer from Jacobson. Got it. Nice response there from the former walk-on. Really nice response. Both teams now heating up in overtime. Huskers lead by 3. Minute 20 left to go in this ball game. Combs. Guarded closely by Sam Hoiberg. Left wing. Now over back to the big man, three-pointer, no good, rebounded by Jacobson, no foul on the floor. Huskers will take it the other way with 1 minute left to go in the game. They have an opportunity here. If you score, you pretty much put it away. Hoiberg. Pacing his way inside, got the layup. Huge. Really, really tough bucket by Hoiberg. Huskers up 5. Iowa, will they take a timeout? I don't believe they will. Banks, guarded by Mast, posting him down. And there will be a foul on the floor. Who will they call that on? They will call that on Nebraska, I believe. Oh, no, it'll be a timeout. Excuse me. Timeout by Iowa. It's an interesting timeout given the circumstance. All right. So Huskers lead by 5, 80-75. I will have a timeout to find something to go. Fun game. Fun game. Somebody asked me right before the game. They said, "Wilson, would you touch the betting line?" And I think when Nebraska was a 5.5 favorite, and I said I wouldn't touch that line. I think Nebraska. I told you guys I think Nebraska's gonna win, but I don't know if I touch that betting line. Now right now we lead by 5 with 45 seconds left to go. So again, the times Vegas, they know what they're talking about, man. They always do. Vegas knows, dude. They just do. Good teams win, great teams cover. We'll see if we cover today. I don't know. I am like, even if we win this game, I'm just disappointed with the result. Given like we should have blown this team out. That would have been great. I think we're a better team than Iowa. We're playing home. It just you have a lot of limited momentum now entering the Big Ten tournament. Whereas if you destroyed Iowa, it's like okay, we're going back to those January levels. But I just don't think the end of this game will give anybody confidence. Even if Nebraska wins, it's like, dude, we literally choked. You know, we're back into Iowa to inbound here. The European here in the right corner. Gives it now to Sturts. The ball is going to be in his hands. He's likely going to shoot this one. Screen set by Cook. Sturts picks up his dribble now over to Cook here. 10 seconds. Tough three on the way by the big man. No good. It'll go out of bounds. Oh, excuse me. Rebound by Iowa. Nope. Nebraska takes it away. Shot clock is off. It'll be a foul on the floor by Hoiberg and the Huskers. It looks like they will get this one done here. We still got 25 seconds left, but Hoiberg will now go to the line for 2 to try to seal this one away. Don't go away, folks. We have a post-game show. We'll talk about the Big Ten tournament bracket, which will be released the second after this game is over. We'll react to that, how far of a run Nebraska can make in the Big Ten tournament. We'll discuss the NCAA tournament. We'll discuss some Nebraska football as well, so do not go away. The post-game show will be loaded here on WilsonDittman Sports. Sam Hoiberg, only a 70% free throw shooter. We need him to make both. First one on the way. Got it. Second one for Sammy. Got it as well. Huskers up by 7 points. His mom is smiling from the crowd. Oh, bad pass taken away by Lawrence. He'll go the other way. Dunk, and that'll put an exclamation mark on Nebraska's senior day. Huskers lead by 9. Sturts on the other end. He has to put up a desperation 3. Gives it over to Cook. They know it's over. Foul on the floor. And yep, celebration now in Nebraska. Just 17 seconds left. Hoiberg letting them know he wanted that one bad. The crowd erupts. You see some recruits there, funny enough. Nebraska will now inbound. Will Iowa even foul? They will not. Iowa will let Nebraska dribble this game out. It is over. Cale Jacobson has it. Give it to a senior, Cale. He gives it to Sam Hoiberg. Absolutely he does. And the clock runs out. Nebraska has done it. On senior night has ended quite literally the greatest regular season in the history of the program. Nebraska has ended the regular season with seniors Rick Mast, Sam Hoiberg, Price Sanford, Jared Garcia, Kendall Blue. They have ended a record of 26-5, a record in the conference of the Big Ten of 15-5. And the Huskers are projected now as the number 2 seed in the Big Ten tournament and a 3 seed in the NCAA. We just have witnessed history, folks. One of the greatest Nebraska senior class of all time, and a great victory today against our rival, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Big win. Wasn't pretty. It's Nebraska basketball for you folks. It wasn't pretty, wasn't great. But whatever matters the most, Nebraska got it done. And again, 2 seed now in the Big Ten tournament, which is absolutely unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. All right, let's get to the post-game show here. The Big Ten bracket is now officially out, so let's do my instant reaction to that. Oh, okay. Strap on my laptop over here. Just hit the ground. All right, post-game show. Everybody welcome into the Wilson Sports post-game show. Nebraska basketball gets it done against our friends, the Iowa Hawkeyes, across the border, 84-75. Nebraska wraps up the greatest regular season in the history of the program. What's a game here for the Huskers? Now, I mean, really, it was a sloppy game from the very beginning. As you'd expect, that's Nebraska basketball for you, but really, I mean, the reason why the Huskers got this one done, tenacity, adjustments made on defense, particularly going into overtime. Again, to the defensive side of the basketball today was absolutely phenomenal. Well, officially, how many steals did we have? How many steals do we have today? 11 steals. 11 steals. Just, I mean, phenomenal. Phenomenal on the defensive side of the basketball. We were efficient enough on offense. You would love for Nebraska to have blown out Iowa. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, yeah, thank you. Sanford is a junior, correct. But, you know, a win is a win for Nebraska. A win is a win is a win is a win. And that's our final regular season game of the year. So that being said, let's get into the brand new, newly released brackets of the Big Ten tournament. Let's see where Nebraska is. Let's see who we play. Live reaction here on the channel. Let's see it, folks. Big Ten bracket. Just released. Here it is. Nebraska, your Nebraska Cornhuskers, who just a couple months ago people thought was a NIT team at best, is now the second best team in the Big Ten Conference. They've earned the second seed in the Big Ten Conference and will now play on 5:30 next Friday, the 13th of March. Now, the problem is they're not going to play a great, they're not going to play, I should say, a very easy opponent in Chicago, to say the least. Nebraska, because of the fact that we're a 2 seed, we will not play UCLA, which was kind of want to play UCLA. We're not going to play Ohio State. Kind of want to play Ohio State. We're going to probably play Purdue or Indiana, which I don't know about. That's a little scary. I mean, Purdue obviously beat Nebraska the first time around. Yeah, I mean, Purdue beat us the first time around. And Indiana has a lot to play for right now. Where Indiana still, they're on the outside of the bubble. They understand the only way they can make the tournament is if they win like 2 games or 3 games in the Big Ten tournament. So I wouldn't mind playing Indiana. We almost lost to Indiana the first time around. Purdue, that's gonna be like it's kind of a scary draw. I'm not gonna lie. I would have loved. I kind of would have liked being a 3 seed more, to be honest with you. But hey, man, we weren't gonna lose the game on purpose to be a 3 seed. It's just kind of funny the way that works. But marker calendar 5:30. 5:30. That'll be interesting. If Nebraska were to win that Friday matchup, which will probably be a favorite, I think it'll be a very slim favorite against probably Purdue. We will likely play Michigan State. And that'll be a tough ball. We beat Michigan State the first time around, the only time we've played them. That is going to be very significant for Nebraska 2 seed purposes. Like right now, let's talk about us from a seeding standpoint in the NCAA, because that's what kind of matters more than anything else. How can Nebraska still be a 2 seed? Because there's like every single projection right now pretty much has a 2 or 4. I think we're a 3. Is it possible Nebraska could be a 2? It is possible. I really only think the only way would be a 2 is if we make the championship game. If we can beat Purdue and beat Michigan State head-to-head and play the championship game against Michigan, I don't even think you have to beat Michigan. I think that pretty much signals Nebraska as the second best team in the Big Ten. It's tough, though. It's tough. Especially given the fact that in this scenario, we would have beat Illinois once. We would have beat Michigan State twice, 2 times. I think it'll be very tough for them to put Michigan State ahead of us in the NCAA projections along with Illinois. Yeah, so if you're asking how can Nebraska still be a 2 seed, we'll probably have to go to the championship game. Is it possible Nebraska can be a 4 seed? I think it is possible. The only way we're a 4 seed is if we lose first round and we lose bad. But it is still, we're not out of the woods just yet being a 4 seed, but still a lot to play for here. Right now, if you guys want, I should do my early predictions. Okay, I won't do my early predictions this year. I'll do my predictions probably later in the week. But very, very interesting stuff there. That's the tournament. Here we go. So we will probably go live. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Should we go live during the game again for Purdue on Friday? I'm assuming we're going to play Purdue. Or should we go live after the game? I don't know. We might do during the game. We might do it during the game, I think. I don't know. TBD on next Friday. Not sure. Not sure. We might do during, we might do post game. We'll see. Lawrence missed some timely. Yeah. Lawrence was not great at the very end there. Was not great. You should just go live for the spring game. Yeah, I don't know. Football is different. I like to go live after the game for football because during the game I'm locking in. Like I'm locking in. I'm taking notes. I'm doing all that stuff. So spring game will be different. I don't know. I don't think so for the spring game. I'll go live after the game for sure. Absolutely, we're going live after the game. But I don't know. During the game, up in the air. I don't know. I don't know. Any big recruiting news from this weekend? Update tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Be there. If Nebraska lost, we've been in the 4th. I didn't know that. Would we have rather? Okay, we probably actually, yeah. Okay, in that case, then it's good. It's a good thing that we won. my man, MC Brugger. He says he's in Vietnam right now supporting. Hey, shout out to my guy, man. He's in Vietnam. That's legendary. What time is it in Vietnam? What time is it in Vietnam? That's legendary. Thank you for supporting my guy. I would love to go to Vietnam. I've heard good things. Is the spring game even going to be televised? Yeah, it will be televised. It'll be on BTN. She's 6:30 in the morning. Hey, shout out to you, my guy. Thank you for watching. 6:30 in Vietnam. He's like, he's checking out the Nebraska basketball. I love it. Thank you, my man. All right, what else is there? What's going on? Let's see. Any good games going on right now? So I'm gonna be tuning in tonight. I don't know about you guys. I'm watching that North Dakota State game tonight. That'll be a good one. Summit League title. Other than that, I don't know. We'll just watch some random basketball. Tonight. SoCon final tomorrow. That'll be good. And we got championship week. Great week of basketball coming up here, folks. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll go live probably next Friday. It was a fun live. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with me. Hit the like button on the way out. Let me know your final stuff down below. Any questions you may have about anything about football? Yeah, we didn't talk football. We need to maybe talk a little bit of football on the stream. A little bit of spring ball. Somebody said I can't. Oh my goodness. You guys are cracking me up. Yeah, but we'll do a spring game. We'll do a spring game at post game show for sure. Recruiting news again. We will have a recruiting update tomorrow. So I can't spoil my video for tomorrow for you guys just yet. And I have to do some research myself. I gotta text some of these guys and see what's going on and read some articles. But we'll have a recruiting update bright and early tomorrow morning. Yeah, we'll have that going for. So again, this is the time of the year where I just want to get you guys ready because again, I think there's a lot of people who don't understand this. Like this time of year, recruiting heats up. Like again, gone are the days of prospects committing in August, committing in December, committing in November. Every single prospect worth anything commits in March, April, May, June, and maybe July. It's like a 5-month stretch. So now Nebraska's class really heats up, and we're going to start to see a lot of commits. So stop ducking me. In what? What do you mean? Well, maybe beating Michigan puts us at a 2 seed, maybe. Well, yeah, again, if we win the Big Ten Conference, yes, we will be a 2 seed. Yes, I think so. But that is a huge ask. To win the Big Ten Conference with what we're about to face here in the bracket. I don't think that's going to happen. But yes, I think yes, we win the Big Ten Conference. Certainly we will be. Certainly we will be a 2 seed. So it's possible, but I wouldn't bet on it, to be honest with you. I like where we're at in the Big Ten tournament. Yeah, again, I would have rather been a 3, to be honest with you. Just looking at this straight up, I would have rather been a 3. Just the way this falls. And Purdue's tough. Purdue's tough. Because Purdue has a lot to play for right now. They're slipping. Like, Purdue has had a really, really tough couple weeks, meaning they're going to play their best basketball in the Big Ten tournament. You think. So, I'm kind of concerned about Purdue. I'm concerned about Indiana because they have a lot to play for, given the fact that right now they're on the outside looking in the bubble. It'll be very interesting. It's going to be a fun week. Fun week of basketball. Kicks off on Tuesday. That's crazy. Let's be respectful to Iowa, guys. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. You can say it if you want. I don't care. I don't care. CFP 27 is coming out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to buy it. I didn't buy 26. I am playing 26 right now, though, because I got the Game Pass recently. So I'm going to be rooting for Minnesota against UCLA and Rutgers. Why? I think Rutgers is the worst team, so I'm just gonna root for the worst team overall. I'm gonna root for Penn State. I'm gonna root for Maryland. Root for Rutgers. Minnesota almost beat us. We played them really tough. I feel like we'll beat Purdue mainly because of how they're playing right now. I mean that's true, Terry, but also we're not playing our best basketball right now, so it's anything can happen in the Big Ten tournament. I'll just put it at that. Anything can happen. You know. We need to turn it up. We need to turn it up. Put it at that. We need to turn it up, as the kids say. Turn it up. Turn it up. Rink is the reason we lost to them. Well, it wasn't fully Rink's fault, but yeah, that missed free throw was killer. I remember I was watching that. I have a night class on Tuesdays, and I was sitting there in my night class. I was watching the game on my phone, and we came all the way back, and I was so pissed. When we lost there. Let's see. Uh-oh. They're saying Nebraska has stolen valor. We did fins up. Why did we do that? We stole FI or what's the Long Island State's thing? How dare we steal fins up? Gosh, people are going to Iowa fans on. Oh gosh. Oh brother. Look at this. Oh man, social media is just kind of funny when we beat Iowa. It's not very often, but man, it's funny. People are going at Jamarcus Lawrence. They're saying, does Jamarcus Lawrence do anything good? Oh, brother. That's so funny. That's funny. Thank God for Kale. Let's remember last year he wasn't even a thought before a game of Shawn the Crown. Yeah, Kale had a really good game today. Yeah, he was clutch to them, man. He hit some clutch threes. We need his role to progress because of how Frager's been playing. Frager's been stinking it up, dude. Been stinking it up. I mean, Frager wasn't like terrible today, but you mean Frager only shoot 2 shots? Like that's not what we saw. Like he was Kale was 6 from 6 today. Dang, okay, Kale. Yeah. Yeah, baseball swept. I saw that. I don't know. Softball, that's good. I need to get more locked in with softball. I can't lock in with that. I'm not gonna lie. Until like the postseason. Until the postseason. Hold on, I haven't read my comment section from earlier today. I want to read my comment section from my video from this morning. Let's see what people are saying about spring. Oh, okay, I did. I did respond to one, a couple. Yeah, this is what okay. I just hate like these comments, like this one in particular from Tim. He said, "Here's how you know we have multiple breakout players. The team has reached a whole different level. We beat Ohio State, Michigan, Oregon, Iowa. Win or nothing has changed." Well, it's like, yeah, dude. Like, yes, I agree with you that what really matters is winning games in the fall. However, it is not the fall currently. What we can talk about and what we will talk about is Nebraska in practice and what we're doing in practice. And I understand some people are skeptic of, they're skeptics of practice and what's going on, but it's like, listen, the last time that shows up in practice shows up on game day. So I just hate that. It's like, what else do you want me to talk about? Like previewing the Nebraska Iowa game 6 months before the fact, previewing Nebraska play Michigan State. It's like, what? I don't know. Gary says, I need to see them beat a ranked team. Well, guess what, Gary? We do not play a ranked team for 6 months. Like again, it's if people don't want to be excited about this team, you don't have to be excited. But like, what are we talking about here? Like at least, like at least understand. Like, what am I supposed to talk about? You don't have to watch the videos if you don't. If you want to be mad about it, some people in my comment section just make me laugh. They make me laugh. So true, Edward. So true. I agree. That's what I told you, bro. That's what I told you. That's what I said, Sonny. But you're gonna play probably Purdue first round, and then it's like Michigan State. Like it'll be tough. It'll be tough. It'll be tough. I don't love the draw. I don't love the draw we got. Can't lie. Like I would have loved to play UCLA again. I think UCLA. If we play UCLA neutral site, we'll beat them. Not like UCLA. We lost because we're on the West Coast. Like if we play on neutral site, I'm not worried about the Bruins. But I am worried about Purdue. I am worried about some of the upper echelon teams right now in the Big Ten. I think it's a tough bracket. How do I join the memberships? I think it's down below. I think it says join or something up down below. You buy the subscription label, it says join. Yeah, good call there, Grant. We're doing some more membership videos and stuff because we're up to about 100 some members. I'm doing more videos exclusively for members and stuff, film reaction stuff. So I'm not gonna force anybody to be a member, but it's like, hey, this is how you get more content, right? So we got more memberships things coming up down the pipeline, which will be fun. We'll probably do some exclusive live streams for members too. So just want to put the guy on your guys' radar. I know how it is. I'm not forcing anybody to be a member, but it's like literally like a dollar a month. It allows me to pump out more content for people who support the channel that way. So yeah, it's down below. Nebraska first round game is going to be so easy with all the mid majors going down. You'd hope so. Turnbuckle, but teams get hot, man. Teams get hot. It'll be interesting. Yeah, I haven't. Who are we projected to play right now? Because I was worried about Wilmington. But Wilmington's not in there no more. So, what player reactions are you doing next? Well, yeah. So like my film reactions are tough because I can only do like high school film because when I did my Anthony Colandrea membership film video, it was obviously it's UNLV tape, but it's copyrighted, so I can only do it under a membership window. So I don't know what my next like public film reaction will be. I'll think usually I'm gonna try to do like Friday film reactions right now. I don't know. But I'm gonna do probably a member film reaction of we'll do some more transfers, I think. I think I'll do like an Anthony Jones one, I think, or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be creative when it comes to that to get that going. Maybe we can get Miami, Ohio. We do not want Miami, Ohio. We're not going to get Miami, Ohio, but we do not want them. We do not want them. They're hot. They have a chip on the shoulder. We do not want to play them. Okay, hold on. Let me actually see. Who are we projected to play first round? Let's see. What's a current... Let's go to ESPN. Who does ESPN have us playing first round right now? Let's see. See, okay, this would be a good matchup for us, yeah. Not worried about Eastern Tennessee State. UC Irvine, a little more. I don't... UC Irvine would be a tougher draw. Navy lost today, so we're not gonna blame Navy. Troy, yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Dexter Foster film. Yeah, we could. We could do that. What are the biggest reasons the level of play started to deteriorate? Well, I mean, listen, like that's just the way basketball is at times. It's not something particular, but really it was the Illinois game that really hurt Nebraska. Where again, against Illinois, the line that figured this out. Underwood understood in the order to beat Nebraska, you have to jam Sanford, keep the ball out of his hands, allow anybody else in Nebraska to beat you, and that's how you beat Nebraska because there's just not enough threats on offense. And also take care of the ball yourself because they're going to be very, very aggressive on passing lanes. So that's how Illinois beat us. Once the Illinois philosophy was out, it allowed for Purdue to beat us. It allowed for Iowa to beat us. It allowed for UCLA to beat us. So really, the way we make a run of the Big Ten tournament, the way we make a run of the NCAA, we need somebody else besides Sanford to show up. And I need to see Mass come up and play well. I need to see Jamarcus Lawrence put up 15 a game. Hoiberg needs to be more of a threat on the offensive side, right? He needs to make some threes. Stuff along those lines. Brain Frager, right? When Nebraska was playing at their best, everybody was playing well. Really, it all kind of went to crap when Mass got injured and Frager as well, or when Mass got sick, excuse me. But yeah. How far do you see us going to March Madness? I can't reveal that just yet. That's my Monday video, or not this Monday, but next Monday when the bracket's revealed. But also, I can't say that because I don't know who we're playing just yet, right? I always find it funny when I see these videos. They're like, "Well, this certain team's a Sweet 16 team." Well, a lot can change depending on who they draw. So, yeah, I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking round of 32. Can't lie with you, but things could change depending on who we draw and who we don't draw. So, all right, y'all. Can't lie, I gotta get out of here. I'm tired. We've been live for 3 hours. I gotta get some dinner. I gotta do some dinner. So we'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock per usual. Recruiting update. That'll be big recruiting weekend. We'll have a news show per usual as well, Monday afternoon, 3 o'clock. So just be here. Make sure notifications are posted. It's gonna be a good 2 weeks. I think we'll have a really fun 2 weeks on the channel with, of course, with basketball really heating up. We'll go live for the basketball game on Friday against Pride Purdue. Well, I don't know. We're either going to go live post game or during. I can't promise any which way because Fridays are kind of tough. We'll see. So I'll see you guys then. But I'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Big recruiting update. Be there for that. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with me. Everybody have a great night. Go McGred. Go Matthew Rule. Go Fred Hoiberg. Go the boys. Go all the seniors. And I will see you in the next one.